Good morning, loved one. How you doing this morning? Boobies, boobies, wake up. I love you. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks to all my loved ones. Thank you for your time, your love, your appreciation. I love you as well. See, I was gonna set up for the small cream. Remember, I'm here working. Let's go. Let's do this so you can get your package. Let's do it. Yes, yes. I love it too. So this is what I do. I leave the shelter early this morning, and I'm about to ship out some people. I also have some appointment today to meet some people on foot for delivery, and so I came to make the delivery, and I also came to ship out Goody Small Cream. The Western and she ain't called yet, but at the time I came, I went to the storage, and the Holy Spirit says, when you go for that one package, don't bring. Good morning, my loved ones. Good morning. Don't bring one package. Get another package. And I'm not supposed to ignore the Holy Spirit. You know, you can't ignore the Holy Spirit. Good morning, loved one. How are you? How are you? Good morning. Good morning, Nick. Good morning. Nina, good morning. Sweet Maria, that's what it said. Good morning, my loved ones. Simeon. Good morning, Simit. Good morning, Shelly and Simit. Good morning, Miss Dunning. Good morning, darling. Yes, so as I went to the storage just now, I got up early. I got my laundry to do, so I walk with some laundry, to wash my bed sheets. Good thing I had those bed sheets. I didn't show them what about at Macy's, the blue one, because I was able to wash them, and I was able to use those in the shelter on my bed because they're good quality sheets. So I was able to carry those because I didn't have a blanket, I didn't have a pillow. Pillow isn't in the building. So I used the little cushion pillows that I have that come with the bedspread and put them in the pillowcase with some clean clothes and make a pillow. And I also have those bed sheets, which is comfortable on my skin. So I use them for about 3 days, and I'm going to rinse them out again, make sure everything is nice and fresh, and bring my little clothes. I don't wait to use the laundry because you have to make an appointment. I don't have time for these things, you know what I mean? I go to the laundry, I pay like $2. Over there they charge more, is the thing, but I walk up to the regular laundry me used to use. I use a $3 machine and stuff them in, and they wash and just use another $2 and dry them $6. And my things them clean to go and bring them back. I don't want to sit there waiting on laundry time, hanging around. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no time for that. So as the Holy Spirit tells me, do not come with one package. Remember, you have one package to ship out. The Holy Spirit said, nope, bring another one. So as soon as I came out the storage, I was talking to somebody I know a long time, was saying hello to me. And same time the phone rang, and another goodie need another package. So now I had to turn back in the store to get another package because I did not listen to the Holy Spirit. Walk with more than one package. Walk with more cream and that you need. You don't have to go back and get it. So goodie, I'm going to ship you out right now. So this is what my day look like. I need to clean my fingernails, cut them, look at dry, look away. I work right now because I need to get my place and whatever, and so forth. Whatever little counts, whatever little counts. I love you too. Yes, I'm doing better than in that house. You know what I mean? I could save more, all that stress. I don't smoke like I used to no more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to be sitting and big spliff in the morning going out no more now. That shit, my mind is more contented. So I don't have to keep puff this big spliff all day just to keep my mind calm. You know what I mean? I make sure everything's sealed, get my duct tape. So what happened to Goody yesterday? I don't know what happened yesterday. But people, this is an experience I never experienced in my life. And to tell you the truth, I still don't know what's going on. Yeah, I know I was in the sun all day yesterday, baby. I was in the sun all day yesterday. But it's not bad. But when I put somebody bruise me, sometimes the bags and bruising up my skin with all these things. But anyway, I don't know what took place yesterday, my goodie. Because my goodie commented she didn't get the cream. I sent a package like this and she said it was open and all the soap was in there, a big bag of soap. But girl, goodie said she was coming to New York to pick up the cream. Because I said, where you come to New York? I'm ship the cream, goodie. She said she got to go to the airport. She coming to New York. Talk to Goody 7 o'clock yesterday morning. Goody, you come, then leave out now. When we reach, if you reach Goody 12 o'clock yesterday. Goody not reach you 12 o'clock. Goody says she not reach until 2. You know what I mean? But if you can't wait, I understand it's okay. So when she tell me that, I'm like, no, I'm going to wait because I don't want people money and me have good customer service here. I'm working. What else to do than do the right thing? It's nothing else to do than do the right thing. Now my other friend, Tuana, big up yourself. I never get to send the cream for you, Tuana, but you can call me and I'll send and get the cream together. Because what happened the last time, to tell you the truth, I was supposed to send the cream. You know, because your woman pay your bills, you understand? But what happened, you went on Facebook and you would leave a comment that, did you ship my cream? Did you ship my stuff? So when people saw that on Facebook, they were coming at me for the package. Like I was getting paid and I wasn't shipping people things out. So I was kind of upset. I ain't lie. I was kind of upset. I was like, but I just not cream and ship my cream. Because I said, did you ship the cream out? And then it seemed like me have to get the money. It seemed like me get the money and I send out the package. And people started coming like, did I get my package? Did you ship my package? Like me have something coming out. So I feel like if you credit you something and you're saying all this, you know, what is a bigger part from this? Make sure it's sealed properly. Right? Make sure it's sealed. Good, good, good. Seal up the whole thing and some of them now come on. Make sure nobody not going out. So when you say that, like, did you send the cream off and stuff, people start to bother me. I said, could you send off all your package? They said, well, somebody posts, I send them one package like that again. I said, no, I'm going to be sent the stuff that was somebody I was supposed to send something for. I said, if I credit you something, you know I'm going to send it off. Don't go on Facebook and go say, where's the package, you know? And make people start coming and take people money. Don't do that. That's something about us in the package. Tell the truth. I love you, you're my sis. You know, I don't mean to be around, but I was mad at that shit. I'll be honest with you, I was mad. Maybe it wasn't good that I did that, didn't bother send the cream. I never bother send it. Call me the Bex. I shouldn't vex like that, God forgive me. But no Bex, because people start pumping me down like they're criminal. So many Bex. No man said, the brother who's a doctor, give him the dead powder we put on dead people. Me have a picture with the two of them make dead sign to each other, make it show no. Two of them, him and his brother. And the reason why brother don't like me, when me did I take care of the pooper and I cook food, and I take care of the pooper at the house. Me not so much pain and he put handcuff on me and chain on me foot them. That time is so young and pole. Now, at that time, the father said, you know what? Give Olivet what he need. Because when the father come and knock on the door, the father knows his son in there grind me in a handcuff and chain. The father want me to have a better life. The mother dead and they said the mother was a bitch. And she sure was a bitch. Your mama was a bitch, you see. That black woman never liked black people and she black like a tar. When me say she black like tar, she black like the African man. She never liked black people. So one day invite me there in place and the mama was still alive. And the mama tell him say want him to dead one white girl, no want me to come back there. Which I saw him say me no know. Go to your package is well sealed and you're going out now. Goodie for the small cream. Remember tell her 75 for the strong one. Me tell her just send me the $60 for ship it and send it to you. Come Goodie, we got to go. You go West Indian and go because me I ship out now and that's supposed to be going out now. Let's go. So the situation is was a good man, so me clean up the place and did I cook for the pooper. Him and him have one red car, me get up in the morning, me and him never used to eat regular food. He used to eat most like vegan food. So me and him would go to the health food in Manhattan, me and Jay, and we would drive the car and we'd go to health and we'd load up grocery and buy the good rice and thing. One time he end up buy buffalo meat. Me tell him say me no want none, because when he cook in that place, me never cook again. Buffalo meat he go have in the fi cook. Anyway, me and him drive and we did it and I take care of the pooper, me did it with him and eat it. Sometimes I did it for the whole in him talk to me. But I never know what it is. It never normal. They say it never normal at all. Why not this? Oh, this is the different thing. So I wait for good. So it never normal. Lord, oh, me bring the next big one. Come one next 150 if you got the low up the road there. You see? That's supposed to be 200 on the 150 with shipment. That's enough cream that. Enough cream that. You see? So what really happened? We get money to ship this off. Get money to ship this off. Now wait before I go inside because Goodie might call and say the money we can do for our work. I have little time. I got the laundry and get the phone enough time. So we go and talk to you and wait and say if you send to me can just do the other one. Instead of let's go to the laundry all the way up and have to come back for that one. And might be somebody else want no again. Remember guys, this man one is 75. If we send 60 minutes and you can't get slim with the shipping. Right? Because I'm busy. We are work together right now. Gotta work with me and me I work with you. You understand? We all work together. I love you and thank you for being here. this morning we're still alive. Thank God we're on the same page as yesterday with God. And thank God that we still believe in Him and that Him give us strength. And that Him hold up this man, no matter what we go through, we know that with the faith it will be alright. It will be alright. We have gone through so much, but we still end up alright. So you have to remember that if you don't think you have got alright and faith, you're not go alright. You always go alright. Alright? We don't deal with negative energy. So what happened, I can tell you, I grind with the man and everything today. And clean up the house, clean up the whole house, and the Father loves me. You see, when we sit down around the table, I cook all them big oxtail and rice and peas, you know, make can cook, and the Father love it, man. He was a marshal, you know. He was in World War II. Yes, man, I like old white man in there, but he didn't love me. Him love the way I treat him son. He knows him son is a piece of shit, and he would never find nobody else. You think the Papa never knows the son a piece of shit? Come on, let's talk right now. Let's get into it, baby. The Papa know the son now going to become nothing good. Because when me did it with them and I clean and I do everything, the brother called and said, he's going to get an investigator to investigate me. No, why would you go get an investigator? If you investigate me and a criminal, I'm live at the house with your brother and I take care of your Papa because you're a doctor. And trust me, he was texting, he was saying some shit that never sound good on the computer. So Jay get on the computer and start to write back and start to argue with him and say, listen to me, you was screwing me my ass when I was young in the back room, same place on the house there. So the man has screwed me my ass all the while, his own brother. We are doctor, screwed me my ass all the while. I mean, if I true, or because he know that had happened to me, my brother, and he's a narcissist, he want to say the same thing, it could be a lie. But he said that. Now, that is when me and him get bind together, because I'm saying that he been abused and I've been abused. Right? And that is the reason why I was like feeling sorry for him. You know what I'm saying? Let me just walk away from here, let me stop this and watch it. Yeah, it's not like negative energy. Stand up all you're busy in front of your chat. Don't be busy when different people from Ras male, dirty girl. Yeah. So anyway, sorry about that. Come on, my character. But you know my character. So anyway, basically, me did it clean. Anytime he make love, he get his chain. And he chain up my hand and he chain up the foot. Me bend over and him grind. Now, at that time I was young. One time I remember going to a dancehall queen contest with Jamaica and I feel like me cripple. The man sit down in front of me and walk up in here the whole time for hours. The man sit down for me like your office, like your interview. When the time come, I just sleep it, everything take me, I don't say I'll drain. I say if you don't want to go in, you don't have to go. So maybe basically just cook and then go in the room in a handcuff and give him what you want. Now when you give him what you want, it's never enough. Imagine say me gone one girl named Dana. And Dana didn't want to suck him out too, you know, Dana. Don't pump up with yourself, because I'm going to visit her and buy some little things, 3 string and something, because she still dance for now. And trust me, when he got Dana, he said he want to use the bathroom. You know, so when he go in the back for the use bathroom, the man can't reach you, come forget nowhere to come back without using you. He want you suck your hood in the bathroom right the same place. You understand? He can't wait for you abuse you right through, and where you're going to want the same thing in a out of the house, find a place to do it. You see? So anyway, I tell him, say, anybody, I'm going to get pregnant. And when me get pregnant, I don't know if you never want the child. I feel you never want the child because the way my style me and certain ways doing things to hurt me. Basically, why would you have a woman in your house and go and engage to me to get married to me? So why they buy the engagement ring? Say, honey, I want to get a diamond ring. I want you to have the best. So engage to me and put the diamond ring on my finger when you spend much money and buy. And he also take me to the village where he drive the car and left me in the village and I can go shop for the whole day. So basically I might go for the whole day and spend $1,300 or $1,400 or even $5,000. Buy clothes and shoes and it's expensive shit and clothes. Because he's a part of it too. Like, no, buy cheaper stuff. He's like, no, you deserve nothing but the best. You understand? So I'm wearing high-top class, good stuff, I'm looking good. So I come off from Jamaica after the plane. Every eyes on me. Because I wear my 3-piece white blouse in my jacket piece, and my inside blouse, and my shoes to match with rhinestone, same color upon it. You understand? When I come off the plane, every eyes on me. Come off the plane, I rent a car right at the airport. So anyway, home, what they know, because remember that when I first came there, the mother said, don't let her come back here, I don't like her. That's what he told me. And if he tell him lie on his mother and tell lie on him brother, I don't know. But anyway, I was young. Maybe I was going about 18 at that time. I would say about 18 at that time. I never catch 19 yet. Because I came here, I was 17. Yes, 17. So about 18. Well, 18 and a half going about 18, about 18. Because I remember about 18. I was young. never catch 19 yet. So basically, me as hard-headed, I don't want to listen to my mother. I want to find one strip joint to make some money. Because other people I go and I make money. I work $4.25 an hour in a Royal Department store. And I move from that because I want to make more money. My sister went to downtown Brooklyn to work as a waitress. But when I went there to work as a waitress, they said, well, I'm a waitress job, I want to dance. It was run by some mafia, Italian mafias. And trust me, they treat you good, you make a lot of money. And the security was up. So I was working for them downtown Brooklyn. And that's where I met him, coming in the same store, at the same club, he would come in at the mafia club. And when he come, he would come to see me and he would go in the back, where we pay $150 for 30 minutes. Now, when he comes there and pays $150 for 30 minutes, what he would basically do when the 30 minutes up, because he don't want nobody to see me. So long as he come that night, I knew, other guys I make money from, but he would actually want to keep me away from the other guys. So would pay like every 30 minutes he would pay. Sometime on the other guys too, I end up with $5,000-6,000 a night. But I was smart to know to buy, because the amount of money I make, I could have owned the whole block already. But when you're not working for Jesus Christ, the devil gives you something and he takes it back. So one day he invited me to his house and his mother said not to come back. I never see her. I said, how did she see me? He says she stand across the hallway and she saw me. Don't come back there. So I said, no problem. I was in East New York where I had my nice little apartment. I was working with Cineplex Odeon. I was working with Cineplex Odeon. That's where I met a couple of people like Wesley Slipe. And Wesley Slipe, big up yourself, Wesley Slipe. You are one good guy. Love you, Wesley. And you're not stuck up. That's what I like about Wesley Slipe. He's a great guy. And I mean, he looks so damn good. And he's the sweetest thing to women. He's a really gentleman to women. Because I remember working in Cineplex Odeon when I first went there, and I selling popcorn and soda. They trained me to the cash register, but my brain catch on so fast. But remember, my grandmother, she used to beat me to scour the pot, guys. Remember that? You remember when my grandmother used to let me scour the pot over and over till it could actually look like a looking glass with all those mall dirt and those ashes and scrubbing them? Well, it did pay off. Because when I was working for Cineplex Odeon, I think I still have that problem. I don't want to say it's a problem, but it's the way I am. That is why I couldn't make it at the house. And people want to call me nasty. Even some garbage leave behind, but everything packed up. I make sure I get everything out. But the food and some of the garbage I have to left out and I leave. But everything I take out. Place was empty, nothing in there. So what really happened, I went there and I got the job. And they raised it, in no time I was raised and they transferred me to the assistant. That means that other people behind this concession stand, they have to talk to me. I become the boss because I scrub behind the concession stand. They use stainless steel and it be looking stainy and looking dirty, but because I scrub things so shine and I have that in me, for my grandmother taught me everything was like a looking glass back. They're like, no, we're gonna raise you because these people don't know how to clean like you, and you teach them how to do it. So now they was paying me more money and I was working there and I was doing good and all these kind of thing. And then they transferred me to 86th Street. I was working at 86th Street also. And then I rent an apartment in East New York, and I was paying, I think it's $750 a month. But it's a nice little apartment and it's only me alone. And I also was going part-time and dance, but I really wanted to cut the dancing out because the really why I want to cut the dancing out for some reason was keep pulling me back not to live this life, to get off it. And a lot of things happen, and so forth. So at this time, I was doing a little bit of dancing, but it's not as hard before, and still doing a regular job. But it started to beat me down because sometimes when I get home from work, I get off work and sometimes I reach home at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I mean, when you reach home at 8 o'clock in the morning, you got to be back at work at 9 o'clock. Trust me. I don't easy something that for do. Me say, when you reach home 8 o'clock in the morning, you have to work work by 9 o'clock, you start to shake. After a while, your whole body start to shake. Your body start to shake, you start to break and get tired. You know what I say? Because I remember saying, sometime they have the movie going. The last movie going at 2 o'clock sometime. Sometime the last movie going at 1 o'clock. So after the movie going, you have to wait the concession stand to actually save the people them candy and soda. You have to have popcorn, at least a bag or two popcorn in the morning to start with. Because when you open concession stand in the morning, you're going to have a bag of popcorn that popped from the night before into a clear bag or two. Depends on how fresh you want people to have it. Usually just do a bag or two. you know, and you put that in the back. And when you start the concession stand in the morning, you put the popcorn machine on, and you would show that popcorn you popped from yesterday in it to warm it up. Now, while that's warming up, you would go ahead and get some popcorn onto the counter and show it into the thing with the butter, press the thing for the butter, and let it pop. Now, when the people walk in the movie theater, they're smelling fresh popcorn. So some of that fresh popcorn is flowing on the old popcorn, and they use a scoop and you mix it up. Because if you got it for the first movie going to know how much people are going to be there, you're not going to have enough fresh popcorn unless you come in extra early, and they don't do it like that. You have to go by the rules. You have to make sure you have popcorn the night before you start. The soda machine, I know how to hook them up and put the soda thing for all the sodas when they finish. You know what I mean? You bring it from the back, the syrup, you hook it up and put it in your press with the thing, and the soda come out. You have small, medium, and large. What you usually do, if someone come and you say, good morning, and would you like to have popcorn and soda can? And they're like, yes, I would like to have a soda, a Coke, please. I would like a small one and a small popcorn. Your job is to make the company more money. So what you would do, you would say, you know what? You know, for 25 cents more or 50 cents more, you can have a medium. Would you like to have the medium for 50 cents more? You know, it's 25 cents more for the drink. You can get 25 and get a medium size. Just go, oh, no problem. And if somebody want a medium, you try to get them the large or the extra large. You're always trying to make more money for the company. So you have to know how to talk. You have to know make a register very fast, and you have to be professional. Your blouse must be white and clean. Your little tuxedo around your neck. Your black skirt, my stocking, and my shoes, and my black shoes. I'm ready to go early in the morning. So you go out and you do this, and you let the people go in. And after they go in, you continue to plug more car, they clean up around the concession stand, we serve the soda, and everything is ready to go. You get your break for 30 minutes, you run back in. So you're trying to make the company money and trying to sell more, right? Basically. But if the movie going late and you get off, the trains don't run so fast anymore. So if you leave out at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, believe me, you stand up on the subway, wait for the train, all the train might come, all the train are not in service. You know what I'm saying? But you make it back. And that is when I post a Blacktail magazine and Big Butt magazine. You know, that is when I take the job to do the photo shoot, because I want to pay me a couple $1,000 in a one day. There was a guy named Ron, a big fat guy, man, him about 400 pounds. But you see, he robbed me because I didn't know no better. So when he let me go with Blacktail Company, even now, I'm still supposed to get him paid from them. But what he did, he's getting paid from them even right now, because they used my picture. After a couple of years, he used your picture over again. Those are nude pictures. And Centerfold. The Centerfold Blacktail magazine issue of May 2000 issue. So if you have May 2000 issue magazine, a Blacktail magazine May 2000 issue, you're going to find me in the Centerfold. So I did those, and got my body clean and pretty, like me say, me look beautiful at the time. Even though it was a work of the devil, I didn't see it that way at that time. I was actually awoke with the blood of Jesus Christ and understand myself. So the devil using me for a long time to work for him, basically. I was from club to club. I never used to drink, and I started drinking. That stuff started to bring you down. Things that you don't do, you start to do. All right? So from there, go on. I went to Manhattan, where I have to go for Blacktail magazine. Is all the way up in a building, and they would have like people do a photo shoot, makeups, and all this stuff. They do park scene. It seems like I'm outside in a park standing naked. They make it look like real park outside, and all these things. And I come back and I got my check. That's why my man, they are roping for me hard for moving with him at that time, and I did not know. So that's the time when I was making all the money from Blacktail. He said, you need to move. He came to my house one day with a bottle of wine, and he came to visit me. When Jay came to visit me, like I said, he came there. That's before I moved to his house, and he said he wanted to marry me. Now I didn't know him enough, and I wasn't get to get married. And I was like, no, you know, I'm not ready to get married to say anything, but I didn't even know him that well. So I was going to the bathroom to take a shower, and this man followed in the bathroom, pushing my bathroom door in my house. He can't even sit down to wait for me to get out the bathroom, you know. Because all you show up, I didn't even know you was coming. Running behind me. I said, no, you can't pull my bathroom and come in. Like, you can't do that. You have to wait till I come outside. So I didn't know that I gave my narcissist injury, because I know I was a narcissist at that time. So when I came out, I didn't see him, and his back like one. The man run like thief and gone. So I didn't speak to him. He didn't speak to me. I didn't know I'm dealing with a narcissist. Remember, it's a long time. This person been in my life to destroy me for a while. Since I was young. And it takes me at 47 years to realize what I'm dealing with. So these things go through your life for a long time without you knowing. I break down and lost a lot of weight and go through a lot of things that I did not know that was caused from him. A lot of sickness take my body was coming from him a long time, but I did not know. So one night, my cousin over there, playing around with the phone, and my cousin said, give me no my car, hello. And I play on him, say hello, and I guess my cousin must have sound like me. And he said, you know what, I want to apologize for running on you the other day, blah, 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 blah. I just take it as nothing because you're not watching a spiritual thing, you know what I mean? So I take time, start talking, come back at the club, I do the same thing, hang out and thing. I never go back his place or anything. And he called me and he said to me, he said to me after that my mother passed away, can you come and visit me? I said, I want to come back to you. He said, well, she's passed away, she's not here. So I said, what happened? He said, Mount Sinai Hospital say she was a bitch. And she sold Mount Sinai Hospital, and they said they're not going to pay up that money that she saw. They want to make sure she's dead so she don't get a cent because she's a bitch. So I said, what? So they said, that's why they're not paying up until she passed. He said, anyway, she passed away. And, I run outside to get into the car to go see my mom. And I run right out in the traffic and a car hit me and broke my leg. Would you come to see me? That's what he told me. Foot was in some cast, and I went to visit this man. All right? Now he started talking me in to move to his house. He's like, to give my apartment up, He's like, you don't need to pay $750 a month. Me and my dad living there. My mom is not there. My mom and my dad bought my brother, who is a doctor, a house in Maryland. And, I don't get that. I was in Yale College, blah, blah. He's in Yale until I must have kicked him out. I left Yale. He don't go to Yale to learn nothing. Because while he was in Yale, all he do is bring weed and smoke weed and get high in Yale. He didn't do nothing with his life. So basically what he's living off his father and his mother wealth. And he born in that apartment. He never take a job to pay him. His dad, his brothers, mom, everybody tried to get him a job and he would not work. This man would not take a job. While the man inside with me screwing me, I said, man, can you get a job? I'm out here hustling like a club and money and they're sitting there doing nothing. The father is working at the church, teaching these kids different. The father is old, Marshall, but him go to him now do nothing. Before he find a job, he gone to an old woman, he had gone screw the woman. One woman him there with. This I figured the woman go hang out and left me. Then me call me said, Dad, do you know he's going to somebody else's house? And I said the name, and Dad said, the man comes and says, see, you're not my son. If you leave Olivet here like that and go to that old gunk house, that old slime ball, you're not my son. Remember at this time he let me move in with him and he engaged to me to get married to me, but he decided to go to a whole woman house. Look how young I am, in handcuffs, doing all these things. You know what I'm saying? Cooking, cleaning, just being like a slave girl. You know what I'm saying? Every time you want a wife, every minute you want, chain up. You understand me? Chain up. And you never get the satisfaction because it's all about him. Now at this time, he bought a camera. What he does, he set up the camera in the bedroom that I didn't know about. He had rent to find out in California where he can do porno tapes, where he can make money as a porno star. At this time, this man record me and him and send it to California without me knowing. He telling me, oh, we're going to get a job, we're going to go to California, they only accept couple. Oh, so that's why you engaged to me, because they accept couple. And the chain and the shit you want to do, you do not want to work. And because I'm in Blacktail Magazine, you want to use me to do porno movies, that's what you want to do. I said, nobody, this shit, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, I decided that let's go to Jamaica. I want to see my son. I want to see my family and see my son for years. And my son should be so much abuse. I want to see my son. This opportunity, I could buy a ticket and go home and see my son and get some freedom, Now, when I was pregnant, the reason why his baby died. Oh, yes, you that bloodline had to go. No, that's a devil bloodline. Can you imagine that little bastard is a narcissist? Giving me trouble, and I can slap him across until the years because I'm gonna go to jail for child abuse. Oh no, baby. I seen that little bastard demons coming to destroy my life. The little narcissist blood. So the pooper this side say, him a go put on movie one morning. Hello, after I done chain up and do what I have to do. This is where the war broke out. Him decide now for relax and watch a movie with me. What movie you think him a go bring up? A slave ship movie. Why you had to make me watch a slave ship movie? The movie shows when the woman was in chain, just like I did. Only difference them throw them off in the water and then drowned. Because they go against their master. They do what they gotta do. You understand? And then throw them off in the chain. See me, I mean, drown because they can't swim in the chain. Him say, look, they deserve everything that they gotten. Look at them. He said, you know what my mom usually call these black people when they pass in Franklin Avenue? When I drive my cars, niggers and fly. God, I'm asking you today, as I put my right hand up to strike me from line. Strike me, make me never become nothing in life and suffer. The man say, niggers and fly. When he called black people niggers and fly, he mama black like Tara, me feel wear chain. And him did it. I watched the movie People, and he still continue talking about it. In the car, me decide to me I got Planned Parenthood right away and get an injection for that little bastard. Put on my clothes and I say, let's go. I'm going to Planned Parenthood. I'm getting an injection. I do not want to be pregnant by you. I don't want to go through this. I'm in the car and this man is just driving my spirit telling me I'm have to take off my shoes and ras him in the head with it and he can't nearly crash. Me have to take off my shoes and ras him in the head with it, he can't nearly crash on the road. And I give her the rat sauce. Because he drawing my energy and talk about black people and doing this and that and chain and doing this. I had to get a Planned Parenthood. I had to get an injection. When me come back and injection to run, I get a peel on the side of the bedroom and I see when all that gun come out of me the child and him take it go flush in a toilet. Make him take it go flush in a toilet. Wicked nasty ras. You see? And I saw me today. And I tell him, say, no, I'm using a condom. I'm not sleeping like it no more because I don't want to be. He go get sheepskin condom with thinner when can still feel sweet. Me say, no, I have to protect myself. You know when though? Him buy, this man is, I'm telling you, after everything done, we go to Jamaica. What do you think the man do? The man buy one old bag like this full of condom. Me couldn't say, but this is full of condom, the man buy. And the man carry him to Jamaica. And when my brother and my sister and my son and one we attack, the man what me sit and dash them out on the bed. My brother said, Jesus Christ, the man I look like him all kill us. Aye. The man killed my brother said, Jesus Christ. Dust, big up yourself, gun dust, me love you, me soon come check you. Good dust, call me, I love you. Soon come check you. My real brother Gondos. Paul. My real brother me have love for him. Paul Gondos. Good love for him. The man said, look at me, I go kill. All this condom the man carry and put up before my son and everybody. And I decide to me not give him no front. I not do no front because you want me to stay in a room, lock up in a room while my son out the door for ride. My sister and my brother did it. Lock up in the old day like me a slave. Because remember somebody sitting there and get ready now if you go back up in here and do what you want to do. You understand me? Darling, I didn't do a damn thing. Because him sit down on the place where we rent for a man from Prospect Park. When my cousin they know we rent one little house. So a private and like hotel, but it's nice where you can shower like a little house. We get the whole place. The man get up vex every day. Face twist up. You wanna go somewhere, the man no want go nowhere. No, I'm alright, I'll just stay. So me supposed to sit down now. On vacation now, be sad. With my sister and my brother. Me go down the road. And my brother jump in the car and go and jerk pork and go all about the place and up and down. Some days I don't even come back to the next day. Come back and say, you wanna go? Let's go. Same thing next day, no one go away. You just sit down, smoke the weed, you roll up on one big plate of weed and burn up like a dinner plate and then sit down and roll them, come and get one of weed and he just did it. And that's it, you know, and don't make me act like something wrong and do something thing. And one time my sister get in it, and my sister take me dress, can I sit in? And my sister start cussing and say, we're bring white man down here and blah blah blah, and them sitting people are here. And she didn't really take the dress. And she carry next to the girl and say, see your sister country, you're frack and something over here, so yeah. You understand? Come in, know when you tell my sister if me to try there with her, I don't know. Up till now I don't know, because I don't trust that man. You understand me? So anyway, we left and we come back up. Left and come back up, I say, I go down again, he say, alright, we're going to go together. You know, but in father must have a pacemaker. Can't stay away so long. And we go down there. Now we're on the housing scheme. I say the housing scheme now. I rent to a house on the housing scheme. I buy one fridge, I buy stuff, and I set up. So now my son go Portland again. Because they abuse my son. I want my son stay down there and go to school a different part of Jamaica. So I get my son down here in school. And so forth. So the lady next door, she had the one that actually carry my son to school and take care of my son and washing clothes. Because I pay her. Her name is Miss Pauline. She's a Christian man. She have some daughters. See her daughter, them a fight with some shorts, bleach out all night. I come up back, I pack a whole suitcase of clothes and buy for them and carry them and give to all of them clothes and everything I like to give to them. They're on the housing scheme now. Me find my ex-boyfriend. And I said right that I did not find my ex-boyfriend, but me never get no good loving from him. I'm really thirsty. And all him do a vex up. So me find my ex-boyfriend, I could have put it on me good. And the ex-boyfriend come and help drive the rental car because I drive taxi for somebody else. So he drive me on a rental car all about now. And this man I vex up on the next time, I vex up and I go on in the next room, vex up. So the boy in the next room I put it on me and I put it on me. Him come and beat on the door while the boy I put it on me. So me say, come on in. So me continue whining and work and I look for me because all the things about black people, me I whine and the boy and I say black people, so we do it. Since you don't like we. So me I whine and the hood now, I look for me and turn up there. What you thinking do? He run out the door in a one underpant alone, down pan the avenue like Jamaican people are going to save you. Nobody now save you. Run down the avenue, say go airport. We don't want slippers. Everybody see this half-white man run down the Brickley Avenue without no shorts and underpant alone. Both him come back America. I can't come back America in a shorts in an underpant alone. You better get dressed and go to the airport. So I must get dressed and go to the airport, darling. And come back up. He might call me and tell me, Valentine's is in 2 days, you know. You need to come back up or else. I say, me now come back up or else nothing. Because the father, they go ahead, you know. And the father go ahead up to the church. And the father print out the marriage paper them. What did he go get married and everything without asking me? His son put the ring on my finger and the father make the date. The man carry me the paper when did the day I go get married. The time and everything up at the church I get married. I say, no, sir, I don't think I can go for this. I don't think I can go for this at all. You know what I'm saying? So I go back to Jamaica, I come up, I go back to Jamaica myself. I say, I come back and I'm young there, down there grind with the boy same way, I grind with the boy same way. And he made the boy nearly kill me, you know. That boy them mash me up in his face, you see. He obvious strong. Now the boy left, the boy mash me up in his face and kick me with all him foot. Girl, the boy have a woman on my bed. I draw me find behind my bed when I come back find. The boy never make me have it easy because the nasty spirit me then catch you, you know. The nasty spirit me they come and catch you whatever you're doing. You know what I say? So anyway, my dear child, yes, me decide say alright then me go up a week later. You understand? Because I say coming through them, I say no, next week me go. Next week me come up to Ras, girl. When me put my key in the door, my key not work. At the same place, you know. When me put my key in the door, my key not working. But me know say a narcissist, me so fool so young. Me have to call the police and said I live here. When the man, when me knock at the door, he see me and he push back the door and lock me out. So me call police. Police say no, you gotta let her in. Come in suitcase. So me look him and him pupa malice me in there. Me tell the police, I open the closet, I show the police weed. The whole closet full of weed I grow in there. Can they put him plant the whole closet full of weed? And hook up it, so I use the closet them to plant weed in the house there. So that's why I have whole heap of weed, a bag of weed, because I plant them in the closet. And then put light in the closet. So since you want to do all this shit, let me show the police. So I must show the police saying him, you know, have legal for use it because he have glaucoma. And I say, nah, yeah, I go blind on the wheel and stop him from blind. Him and him papa and chat to me in there. So I don't cook no more oxtail and feed the papa. I don't cook no more food and feed them. He would talk to me. When me go now and go in my room and my clothes and my expensive boot them, I have a whole big box of magazine. Remember from Blacktail magazine and Black Beauty. People would autograph you and give me all $2,000. Because they meet me in a person, you know, come like you get fame. So what people will do, a husband and a wife, is say, wow, we really love you, you have a nice body. And it's the first time we have a threesome by looking at your picture. And him was and behind the computer working all these thousands of people behind me. You understand? Because I get popular, I don't use a computer. True that. So him around everything for me now. You understand me? To me Yahoo and whatever you want, Yahoo or Yaha. I don't know what the hell that is from. So him a work everything now when people have to get popular and whole people upon him, I'm popular. But I don't know for work it him a do it. Him brother saying go and deal with me. Anyway, when me look now the papa malice, my papa give me silent treatment and him give me silent treatment. Him and the papa not talk to me. So I say, oh, this not seems right. When me ask the man, where's my clothes and shoes, him say him ship them to Jamaica. You know the man take all the box of clothes and everything whenever buy give me expensive. I know me don't know what happened to them. The man shipped everything that I ever have to Jamaica. Ship them and he said the box of magazine, he take them and put them in the garbage downstairs. I used to see the comic book them they have thousands of comic book. Because what he will do, I have him do the drawing for me and go to Long Island to go and print them. And the printing was 10 cents. I mean, printing was like 5 cents. People was giving me $1 for the comics. Because it's like I use the stories like from strip joint and things what I see happen and let him do it. For instance, this Spanish lady, this man always come to her for lap dance or whatever, you know. and he's one of the good customers because he pay a lot. But what really happened, he decided to go with another girl that night, and I guess there was, messing around his skin out, you know what I'm talking about. So the other girl, she came in and she was mad with him, and she had a cup of alcohol she was drinking, long and it was strong. She just dash it on the man hood. The man jump up and start ball, because alcohol burn him hood, So I said, boy, that was a joke. So I make him dry it. And he said, no matter how dirty it looks, and the man have been sitting out in her hand, and the woman dashed the alcohol and he said, "Aye, it burns." I said, like a water drop them from the man. So that was the funny comic. Because I was doing real story and turning them in a comic. Now on the cover of it, you got a lot of Jews. A lot of Jews on the cover of it. It says, I see them, because the Jews them are see them. But it says I see them like I see them, but I don't believe them. Because when they come to the club, they would love me and they would request me. So when the Jewish people come to the club with the long hair and the black hat and the whole of them pour in, Man, them pour in like hell, When them pour in, they don't want to sit at the regular stage where everybody there. Then lead themselves all the way to the back room and go hide. When they go in the back room now, that's where they come, and the girls, they dance for them. You understand me? That's where they would come, and the girl would dance. Right? And they would pay you. Sometimes they might give you the $100 tip or $50 tip. They say, oh, you look so beautiful. I love your tushy. Your tushy is your butt cheeks. I love your tushy. I give you $50 tip now. Next time I give you 100. So there was cartoons. I made them into cartoons. They were interested. You go on a train, anywhere you go, you could read them, laugh. They're funny like my own comic. Because a bad mind, him put everything out. Him destroy the website, him destroy the magazine, him destroy the clothes, the shoes, and everything. After days, you know what I did? I got up and I just booked a flight. I booked a flight. Stop watching me, devil. Hey, when people stop and watch things, I gotta say, I watch me and I listen to me, go your ass, businesswoman. Yeah, turn up there, watching up people walking still I watch. Stop watching me, leave me alone. Not talk to you. Yeah, goody. So basically what happened now, goody? Me did none of them not talk to me. So the only thing I could have done, I just got up in the same suitcase, I got Port Authority, and I jump on a bus. I went to Connecticut to a club in New Britain, where they pay $20 a day for you, and you pay $20 a day for your hotel, and they pay $20. It's $40 a day. Plus pay 20, you pay 20 if you're working with a club. I went up there, I was dancing, you know what I'm saying, paid it 20. I have like a cottage by myself in the hotel room, buy like a hot plate, and we just lived there for a while. I lived there for 2 years. Yeah. I lived over there for 2 years, my nigga. I lived there, you know what I'm saying? Go to club, I work, I go back to Jamaica, and all that. But then, I had the demons on me. After I left the demons and they give to me, I started to get sick. I started to drink more and more and more and more and more. And when I started to drink more, I become like 80 pounds. I wasn't eating, just drinking alcohol alone. And so, the other guy in New Britain, his name was Paul. He was an Italian. And he likes me and let me stay at his house. So I leave the hotel and I was staying by him. He has something wrong with his hand, but he's an engineer. And so, but he was a narcissist too. You run into all these devil people, you didn't know who you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And this particular day, man, I was like, yo, I gotta go to Jamaica. You got some money for me, bro, for that thing that I gave to you? I need my $5,000. I need my $5,000. So get a bank and get to me because I'm leaving out of here. He tried to give me the runaround and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I took a knife and I fling it and it stick up on top of my head, right to the door. I'm going back to Jamaica. I went back to Jamaica. So I went back to Jamaica. So I'm saying I went back to Jamaica and so forth. I'm going to go about my business and just leave them alone. I don't want to be bothered. So I'm going all about my business and about my business all about, do me sitting. And when I come now, I move back to Brooklyn. Now, I moved back to Brooklyn for a long time. And I take one like an old man or so, And when I go to Jamaica, through the process of everything, my liver collapsed and my kidney. My liver collapsed, I'm going to need a kidney and a liver to live. So I decided to change my life to God. I didn't want to live the same life no more. I wanted to change my life because I'm almost dead from drinking all that liquor in Connecticut. After my left, like me say, you don't put the palms, drink to death. So when I go to Jamaica, I almost died from it. So that's why my kidney and my liver collapse through the process of everything, or whatever me eat, or whatever they put in me, whatever chemical or poison he was getting long time, and I dosed me with from that. Me almost died. When I go back to Jamaica, but me almost dead. Me almost make it back here. I make it swell big like a bullfrog. Me only dead man. And I saw God touch me, start go to church and pray and fasting and try to do right with God. And God give me a new organ. When I come back to New York now, I decide say me not going bother with that. I go walk with God. So I start to go to the church on Fulton Street after I come from Connecticut. And Fulton Street by the church there. Right now we still the one. So I baptize me, join with them. I start to go there, and I live right around the corner with a little old man. First I live in one room. And the room you have gunman and all kind of people and shoot off all gun on my foot. Come in there and talk to the guy. And shoot right next to my ground on my foot. And all these things. And I live in one room, and I pray to God. I say, Father God, I start to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I need a place to live. Little room, I pay me little rent and so. But I hope a bad man live up there right at Fulton Street. And so gunman and this and that and all kind of thing. Man jumped in on my side with ribs in my gun one night. Because me I walk and him see me and he say, hey girl, come here. I'm in an answer. He say, hey girl, I hear me, big man I call you. I say, who you are, girl? God, learn to talk to people. Later on, me go buy one entourage with somebody. So me go one bar sitting upstairs, clocking. My sister me go buy something. I clock it, the only building up there. Because I'm a Jewish man, I'm an Italian man, a friend. So, when me go buy for clocking, I come in and open the door. I never see nobody behind me. And when I open the door, I never saw a man behind me. I feel something rubbing on my side. And I look, it's a big gun. I piss up myself immediately. Because the man said, no, I can kill you right now, my girl. Watch your mouth, you talk to big man. The man talk if you answer. Watch your mouth, girl. I could have kill her right now, but I give her a chance. You understand? The man will kill enough people already out here. Bad man, them. Girl, I piss when I want me tights with them. I go upstairs and I shake and give the man something and I tell him what happened. You know what I mean? So I never have nowhere to come in that one room there, now. And I pray to God. And one day I run into an old man and lunch many times. And the man come back out and say hi to me and $50 for lunch. I beg the man, I know the man. Until the man invite me out. So I go on there, the man give me a free studio apartment for living in. I live into that free studio, give me the key, I asked him how much. He said don't want no money. He gave me a key and that was God's work. Because I was praying, I said, Father God, the man first show me the place. I said, Father God, I could have get something like that. He said, that's just enough for me, no Father God. That's just enough for me, no Father God. But I don't have the money. And the man said, well, not available right now, but you have one friend at the Bronx. Then I could have get something. And when I pray to God, believe you, me the next man, the phone ring him and say, come here, I want to show you something. And he bring me back to the spot. And he said, take this and take the key. But they take care of the man put me on him well for half of the house, kind of no children. So the woman now was adopted that and we have long time. She in a Queens and she a power attorney. She make us come and try to get lawyer and try to chew me out and all the same thing there. You know what I mean? Get lawyer to chew me out and start fight me up and start other things. And they give me like $2,000 cash and then put me out. I could have fight it. I mean, I'm sure I get a liar, but you know what, that's me then go on. You understand me? And I saw now, one day I run into Jay. In that time, I always show up when I need a place. And I say, how you doing? You know, blah, 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 blah. My father passed away. Blah, 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 blah. How you doing? Act like nothing never happened. You know, I say, I'm looking for a place. You know, I'm looking to move from here. He say, you know, I got a room. I'm there, but a girl is in it and she's almost gone. I want to show it to you. And he said, meet me by the house. I said, one of the same room. So we need to show it to me the same room. Just to meet me by the house. When we get by the house, now we come. I came say, ring the bell. So I said, what am I going to ring the bell for? You ring the bell. When the girl come to the door, I want to tell her why she not give me no loving. I tell her she got to get her, she got to give me love. She got to, and you know, why she treating me like that. So me now go and ring the bell and when the girl come to the door, I say, Jay was like he treating him bad, he never give him love, he treat him like that and all this stuff. Not realizing man is using me as a flying monkey and harassing the woman in there when I use the woman in there. And the woman gets sick. At what point she was in the hospital and said, I get paid surgery for tumor or something she grow inside him, I beat her down. That time I never know, so him and the girl together in the next room on a hammock. He never buy a bed, he never buy a bed. He have a hammock where like we sleep on the beach, you know. And it make every woman sleep in him with. Me have my one bed in my room and I put up with that shit. So when you're gonna sleep with him, you're gonna sleep in a hammock that bring you all together in this thing swinging on the wall. And that him have no furniture, just a hammock and the place dirty, not clean. Him don't clean nothing, everything brought down and dirty. You know, you're born in that apartment, you could have buy it or clean up our better furniture and make a place look good. Because you're worthless. And you want me to live this worthless life. So basically what now? Him stop talking to the girl, and the girl sick, shot and treatment and bring a feet from the girl in there. So the girl alone lock up in the room and he said, me go and go paint up the kitchen. I clean up the place to move back in and me charge me $500 a month. I pay him the first month and I pay him the last month. Girl, my cousin come here paint the kitchen and me clean up. That I have a white guy living in the next room round there. The white guy used to have a white girl and then go on and tell him this guy, the girl, come a narcissist too. And then he go ahead and get one half-white girl. And when I grind the girl, the amount of balling and sitting and go on. Not just that, then don't close them door. Yeah, Barry's alright. He said pick up Barry. I can't about Barry. He said I'm gonna pick up Barry. He's gonna carry Barry to the shelter. And the man came immediately and said I come pick up Barry. And I'm sure I may have the man number to the super number. So if you're gonna pick up Barry because he know me love Barry. And he's not done with me yet. Because whosoever I'm there with, him still obsessed over me. That's why all he do is talk about me. He can't get over me. Anybody with it, then wasting them time, he will always talk about me. Because me was good. So of course he's gonna have Barry. Because he knew that I wanna gonna see my Barry and he wants to see me again. That is how we get to see me. Now is because of Barry. Remember? Alright. So the man inside the room I grind and I make up all this nice. And the room door is wide open. If you pass by the bathroom, you see them in action. So I go to jail, like, come on, you can't tell a friend to close the door if he's renting from you. That's not appropriate. Oh, you know, people do what they do. You know? And he don't care. But underneath the sink, he got a bug spray for your front. If you have bugs, crabbles for the spray. So I said, what am I doing with all that spray in front? He said, because he had a bug. So I'm asked by the jack each and all them spray and all them so he can't just spray himself all the while. Somebody feel kind of scornful, saying have a bug. Somebody wants to look for the tide in the morning and all them say somebody use bucket. You understand me? Because he go out about and buy prostitute and sleep all about and he just don't care about nothing. I never know so I say him stay. So I'm in there pay me rent, I pay me $500 every month. I selling me cream, my loom cream. From them I have loom I sell. I sell loom. I sell soap and I sell jewelry. I go to karaoke at night. At one point things get so bad with me. I look like a homeless. I have my shoes. My shoes now on the bottom. Girl, I was on the demon. Shoes now on the bottom and I wouldn't buy one. So I put on a socks and put plastic bag and wrap my foot and put in my shoes. But snow and water still come in for my foot. Girl, I pay the man money every month. I never late. But I'm not sleeping with the man. But at that time... I'm not sleeping with the man, right? I go downtown and I get a little food stamp at the time. No public has like rent, just like a food stamp. I think they had give me like $100 and something. And I pay him the rent or I work and sell me like a thing and I still have that. So I go supermarket, I buy me like a chicken and me like a thing, I make me like a curry chicken and rice and whatever. I cook and I carry my big plate. But I'm not sleeping with him. Remember, out of my own pocket. When I come out work out and I look good and I do my thing, the man hate me. But don't understand the man still hate me. When I go to the Arab guy, them next to the Arab guy, them love me, what a beautiful body she have and but go there and buy certain things. He said, I don't like them, don't go to the supermarket. But the supermarket is right next door, where I buy my stuff. So I go in there and buy my food and cook. The man, when I come one day, I just see a notice on the door from the court. So I said, why? Because I don't want to rent or not, what the hell could it cost? So I go to him. He said, because when he gave me the curry chicken, my stomach didn't feel good. I didn't feel good when I eat the food. I think because the Arab guys, they turn off the refrigerator at night and they turn off the morning, so maybe something with the chicken. I said, but I didn't sick. And when you went to Jamaica the last time, you were eating the spice and you get sick too. The white man at the house come tell me, say, him say me can't go to Jamaica, go poison him. Now when me carry the man go to Jamaica, go poison the man for. You know those white people, they come and eat certain put this jerk pork with the spice and certain things, they can't angle it. And the water, so them stomach me, the man say me poison with that head. When me a poison somebody, so I didn't have nothing on will. And nothing to get when me not no life insurance. Why me go poison you for? That I won't tell people. So the man hate me because he only get me to deal with. And that him want. Girl, when me go to the court, the man drag me up and court me, so oh God, pan this. I remember saying I study for my citizenship. Remember saying I teach myself to read and write. So I have to make sure so I can read the thing and spell back and get my son. Remember my son's father got killed and I have to get my son in the country. So I have to own my brain together and try to get the boy to come here. So when I own my brain together and try to get the boy to come here, Right, me explain everything. And the reason why I'm explaining now, I'm not going to stop explaining till I'm done. Because I want people to know that you deal with people that will end your life out here. And it started a long time, you don't know who they are. So when me done now do that and thing, the guy did have any antic scene where the girl and whoop and nice and sit and this, me I cook and I feed this man. And the man hate me. So me grow on there and I talk to the man and say, why did you do this? Why did you man trouble? You know? And I this and that, I'm just pushing on to me, says, I move from here, man. Because the man go say me lick him, the man go to court and tell him so me box him in him face. Lie. When the man go to the court, is an old woman at the court like him papa when papa. Them know him at the court because he was a marshal. So him have advantage over you. So he throw the girl out and he do the girl this and do the girl that. You know, so the girl come back and live just like me again. Just the same thing after the girl again. The girl move up again after that and he do the same thing all over to the girl again. See him girl, you know? So you never know when you're not dealing with it, like over. You just keep doing you over and over because you don't know. After I did that to the girl and I confront the girl and everything when we still make the girl come back and then I do this. After I make me move out, I go court. When I go court now to Ras, me I cry to the man and I said, don't do this, you know I didn't do you anything. I tell the man I collect my fuel. The man I enjoy himself and I laugh. The man gone up in the court and I say, don't do this, I didn't do anything to you. Not realizing that the man want. The woman say, do you understand? Pay him every cent and don't owe him no rent until the last day you left here and leave at this time. You know me, I left and still get the man the money. But me need the money for reach, go somewhere else. Girl, the man come to me one night and talk to me. You know the man find himself inside there and grind me. He feel like somebody that rape me. And the man get up the next morning and know something I get an apartment and couldn't wait. Because the apartment, me another week for the apartment for moving in. He would make me have another week. In good on there, I met the marshal to come. That day, I never know what go and behind my back. Me come, me look, me run off my clothes, my shoes, my refrigerator, one nice refrigerator and everything. I run like everything. And me not know where to put it, me not know storage. Me just left with what me left on my back and just left and gone. Crying. When we go downtown, I said, no, we cannot help you because you already signed it. That you're going to leave this day. So if your place not ready, you can't go back. That's why you don't sign yourself out. You better take a next date. Never you sign a specific date. Tell them so you're not sure so you're not signing. I'm going to trial. Because trial take a long time. And a lot of people on trial. So that's going to hang out for a long time, buddy. You're going to have to come to some decision. So now I know the system because of what he put me through. I get to learn the system, not to sign yourself out for 6 months of your apartment. Because 6 months come quick, you can't find a way the money. You can't find a way. Even though I need another week. So that was depressing. Me have to go to Staten Island to my cousin baby father daughter and sleep on the floor. When I get there, all between my leg was having rash and my private part because of his bugs. I was having fungus. This thing I itch from my skin. Me end up at the hospital. Girl, me go all about. You know, me get that stuff. Is what him put on him skin or go get rid of it. Because what they give me is not a thing and it come right, but it's what he has. Is that stop that thing from his skin at the same thing. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? I have to buy the same goddamn spray on my skin. I have to work on a doctor. I mean keep it honest with you. People going to say, well, if it's a smell. Your arm smells strong. The man there ratting me down. Again. So he ratting you down. You lose your mouth. Even my teeth, my gums start to change now. Everything, my eyes start to change. Your private area change. It's something that eats your entire body. You might think you're alive, but you're dead on a narcissist. It's when you're free, you start to get life. Your saliva change, your breath change, your body odor change. Because remember, everything that ramp up in you that give you cancer, everything that ramp up in you is infection. Because you cannot think straight. So all this chemical imbalance is what they ramp up your body. Don't meant to have this unbalance in your body. So you're bound to smell and get sick. You're going to have extra perspiration under your arm. Because your brain with all that stress and all that shit, you're going to smell. Every one of my goodies have been a narcissist, they smell. Ask them, they will tell you they smell. Because the narcissists smell. Anywhere you go and meet a narcissist, you pass them, woman or man, you can smell them. If you have a spiritual nose and eyes, you know it's not human. Because no matter how them be, them carry a smell like a doggish smell. You understand me? Like a doggish smell. So what really happened now? Like I said to you, I end up have to sleep on the floor and I end up getting my apartment the next week. Because like I said, I was looking and it was getting ready. I went to, I left everything. I went to Utica Avenue My cousin had got me a car that you find from the supermarket. Them strong car, come keep buying car and breaking. I got a piece of rope. I get my jewels, buy my jewelry. Like I said, I've been selling jewelry for a little while because when I didn't want to live that life no more, I sell all my golds. I take out the nipple rings, I take out my belly button rings from my stomach, I take out my eyebrow rings to mark my face, and I take them out and I pan them so I could buy costume jewelry. And I started a little bit and it started to build up. Sometimes I go man and go buy jewelry at $15 my half or $20 my half to buy a 2-piece. But I don't want to spend money for buy them to eat because I know say I have to help myself. Anyway, my son is with me from Jamaica. We in a basement to my rent. He have no window, I lead to nowhere, I never know. But I done moving, I hot like fire. When I put the AC in the hallway, you blow the air all the way back inside, there's no window, it's getting headache, you're getting sick. But me have to live with that. I pack my car and I push it over Utica Avenue. I tried to go downtown, I go about to try to get a license. They said I'm not in the military, so I couldn't get a license to have a license on the street. So the guys was like, go ahead and sell your stuff in the street. When the cops pull you up and give you a ticket, just go to Brooklyn Bridge and pay it. Make sure you don't own a ticket and you can come back out and sell. It's all the same thing like having a license. So I'm out here selling and making money. It wasn't easy when my son first came here because he feel like I abandoned him because I was in Jamaica with him, but he don't understand. But I was sending money. I make sure he got good schooling. He passed his exam. He went to Portland High School and he passed all his exam. He come out in Jamaica newspaper. So the time I've been in the club dancing and sending money for my son school fee and put him in high school, it pays off because he have a good education. After he came here, he had a white girl he was seeing. I thought she wasn't good for him. She was a troublemaker. She was trying to come between me and my son, and I had to shut her the hell down. She was on the computer all day with her big butt. Ain't going for my son leaving them going with a hammer and start lick off the door. My son said, Mom, you're delusional. I said, son, I gotta do what I gotta do. I start lick off the door the hammer. Because I'm me alone, I pay the liquor rent and I push over there so you lie down there. You come from Jamaica and I know not so long you come, but get up. Get up and let's get this thing going so you could get back in school. I'm not going to be like what my parents did to me. And my mom take me to school one morning and I don't forget the morning she take me to the school. And they say your father making too much money for you to be in the school. And I remember coming back at the bus, my mom said your mouth stink. My mom turned to me and said your mouth stink. And I was itching because I remember when I was young, I went next door with the other man that keep church and all kind of something. And the man was sprinkling some stuff because he's a poker man, some water, stuff like a rose water smell. I was sleeping for 3 days like a coma and my skin keep itching me and biting me like worms since. So when I came to America, my skin is keep betching. So when I'm on the bus, I'm like itching and biting when the feeling take me. I just taste and I itch because the feeling take me. You know, every time the feeling take me have to continue scratch me head, scratch me everywhere, bite me like maggot. So she was like, stop it, because you make people looking at me and your mouth stink. I had to go back home with my mom and I live with my dad. We was living at 1113 Jefferson Avenue. So when I get back there, they said I need to get a job. And so my father went to a place, Royal Department Store, and he said they're going to give me a job. It's up there on Fulton Street, was Royal Department Store, where I started working $4.25 an hour. I was in there working, selling clothes. I'm a good sales reputation girl. So I was like, I buy the dress, put on the dress, somebody say, oh, good and look. They're like, where did you get that dress? And I was like, right here, it's only $19.99. So I was selling out the whole store because my personality. I have met another girl that I saw in the Jamaica at the airport. She's Indian, and I happened to see her in the same store. So we just got here and we're working at the same store. So basically, so we're working at the same, I'm working, that's why, sorry. God bless you. Yeah, so basically I met him when in the shelter, he's in the shelter between Manhattan. That guy right there, and he ride with me, train in the morning, very close with me, and so forth, and talking to me, but I don't want to be attached with anybody or anything. And I said goodbye, and as I was getting off the train, he was so attached to me. He wants to know exactly where I was getting off until I'm going somewhere. So I'm telling him I stop. And when I stop, come and get off the train. Well, I happened to saw him yesterday. I don't know how he actually see me, but yesterday somebody walked up to me and said, I know that was you by looking at your butt. And I said, don't say that. That's why I don't like to show my butt sometimes when certain things. He's like, can I see your butt? I know that was you. And he come to give me a hug and come with a negative energy fresh. I said, no, I don't play that. But have a blessed day, God bless you. Nice to see you again. So in my past again, and I called me out of my right. So I called me a while ago. And I said, okay, I'm working. That's it. I don't need to socialize more. You're the shelter. Do what you got to do. I'm doing what I got to do. I don't need nobody. I'm doing what I got to do. So basically, that's how that went down, you know. So I'm at the place working and I go out for my son with the hammer and bust him door and say, Mommy, you're delusional. Maybe upset sometime already, but I did what I gotta do. I said, come out and go to do the GED. I never had a GED. I said, go and get your GED now. He said, Mama, do not know where to go. I just gotta say, get out and go. Go find somewhere now and go do it. Girl, I come strangle here between me and my son. I can't turn against me. Go do it. So he come out and him find the place. He come back with 99 out of 100. When he came back with 99 of 100, I was proud of my son. He went to Job Corps. When he went to Job Corps, he had an electric license right now from Job Corps. But the reason why Alkaline Jungle become a part of his life and he's curing people right now from all over, just go to alkalinejungle.com and get your product. The simple fact that you have to take the tuberculosis test, and once you get Jamaica, get vaccine, it's going to show up that you have it or something. So they're saying that you contact with somebody and he's in the school probably, so we got to have to medicate you. After I get the medication, I didn't know they came down, he was hospitalized, and I saw him and he barely could walk. He couldn't stand up on his own. He had to sit down. He was weak. They're saying that they probably have to have surgery and put a bone in his hip because the medication in the bone start to melt. So he had to go to Jamaica and get himself cured, and he don't eat meat no more, and he become an advocate for the people, to help people. So that is why now he has his own thing going. If he had a electric thing to go do, he still travel all over and have people work with him, and he works from city to city, he drive, he book hotel and do his thing. But now he doing the alkaline because he studied for so long. He got to Jamaica so much Rastafari up in the hills, he does so much, and it means more to keep himself clean. So I don't have the problem with him born no more, and I have no problem being weak no more. I'm strong now and everything now, a big muscle now, man, strong man, good now. So that's why I explained to the lady before, he said, you're not going to give me the medication for that stuff because I would not take it. Because I'm not going to make my morning thing. So I saw that went. And me still I sell my jewelry, blah, 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 and so on. One night, me I come in and follow my cousin with me. When I come home, the whole house full of water. The whole tide, it just blow some black sitting like tar. The whole place started full up with water and no window. For John Wayne there. And the whole place become more. The man nothing back like $1,000. And the exercising machine started grow, so sitting like ear come out your head. It look like ear go out your head, black. Cranny, this is like egg on the floor. Like some bunch of things like small eggs. After a while we couldn't make it. My friend left and rent a room from a woman. She only pay like $6 a month for rent. She have a room. Because you know them breed up on of pitney. But rent a room for her. And I pay her, I think something like $300. You know the woman never satisfied with that? And the city, I could call the city panel, but I wicked them people try to help me. Full up a bed bug in there. So I saw somebody there with the Rasta boy and the Vinci boy across with the road. Because I couldn't do no better. Because the place full up everything happen. Right? But I still I sell me jewelry them. You understand me? Still I sell me. So my son uncle called and said, no. My son not feeling that condition because, you know, their family. They will come and pick up their son. So then drive from the Bronx and come pick up them son, and my son with them ever since with him started a family. Because brother get, like I said, him father got murdered, and they really love their brothers and good people them. To be honest with Uncle Steve, he been a blessing in my life. Even the citizenship money, I never even get to give him back because I'm not abuse and the man should I don't get back in citizenship money when he give me to pay for the citizenship. I'm the pay for it. I never get back the money, I'll be honest with you. And then answer me that should I get back all that money, I spend all that money for my mother and all, and man should I get back his money. But anyway, I send it back. Uncle Steve, he paid the money for me to pay it and me get through. Me do the studying and me get through and get my son here. So God bless Uncle Steve. You know what I mean? Rowan Foggy. God bless Rowan Foggy. And that's the journey. I just never leave God. I just don't want to go back to the strip joint no more. I didn't want to be a part of that negative energy no more. I let that shit go, man. Because I got my life. So God been working with me. You know what I mean? I let that shit go. So basically from there, I end up get a ticket. One day I end up get a ticket for Utica Avenue. Girl, the ticket me as a long time for the ticket for how much, over 7 years me get the ticket. Come on with the ticket there. The Rasta man take my music, no one take my music, and I give my tell for my music. Tell the man say I want to buy a food because I'm hungry. I'm saying girlfriend, I've seen that play up in the car was playing. I know, I said, man, give me some, take up one share butter for $5. I said, man, we are try play with it. He take up one share butter and fling the share butter back off and next $5 one. From me, but don't know me. Lying on the Rasta boy now. When you say, man, I must meet karma. Police ain't come and lock me up. When they lock me up now, they run the signal system, me have a ticket. In a Albany show, so me have a ticket. And put me at Central booking, me have to stay the whole 24 hours for them let me out. But I'm glad they did it because that would have show up on my record right now in the shelter, and that would be a problem. That may have something out there. So everything have for a reason. Because that would have show up in the shelter now, that wouldn't be good. Because I have to explain to them that was a ticket also, when that happened. I saw me end up in a jail, the dirty thinking Vince boy the small load. When me help with extent for growing stinking small load. The man did a grind the girl upstairs next to my room, next to the room in the bed full of bed bug. The man only buy a good bed for grind me pan. The man want me grind pan the bed sink down full of bed bug. While they move one next girl upstairs from Vincy with her 2 pit. They never tell the girl to the place for the bed bug. Kind want crutches. You see? I come in, I see the Subway sandwich, 2 long foot somewhere sandwich. I see the man key and the receipt. I decide to hide. When me spirit to the man, I get the girl 1 foot, and get the girl 1 long foot and then take 1. Girl, when me hide and see the man come out and the girl pull up her drawers, me ask him, dirty Vincy man. Me started there making over extinct for making wood grow. You should have stayed with him would look like a 13-year-old boy. You should have making time with the small. Don't help them for their wood grow. Make them come perform pan you, make them shame. Make them come perform pan you and shame. Don't make them wood grow. Make them perform pan you with a little piece of sit down and make them shame. Don't try to make them happy. Long as you have some of your way you do. And when in done, you see, mama, in there with the girl, and the woman downstairs don't want to build there with the whole woman too, And one piece of mix up in the building, can't chat like a woman. Girl, I was going through so much, I'm glad to come out of here. So when the narcissist Jay called me back now, him notice him say the guy where used to smoke, the guy come tell him, man, she getting popular. The Jamaican boy carry news when buy weed from go tell him say, him see me on Facebook and me popular, so them plan for me to them. So what it was like, he need any help with anything, and the cat buried, the cat misses you, blah, 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 act like nothing happened. He said, man, what you did to me in that court was unspeakable. I didn't owe you any money on what you do. Oh, forget about that, blah, 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 it's past, and that will never happen again, blah, 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 all that kind of scrap. So come then, make a Fissy Berry, I'm glad Fissy Berry come and give me $150. Remember the day? Good when he come give me $150 for lunch, I go over there, and he computer dirty, it like tar and dirt on the floor and paper everywhere, mucky. And I'm saying, why this place so dirty? All through the years I'm there to come and clean up. Why this place so dirty? Him have one guy living in the next room, one guy living, him now get no rent money. Him now make $1. He came buy the 51.50 when give me once to get a little money and try to buy me in. Otherwise him sitting there with no smoke and no, I'm just waiting, I get paid. I'll manage until now I've nothing at all into one of them dry fall tongue look. But he was pulling me in because he ain't able to get where he want. So I come down him tell me, say, alright, I'm going now one thing, and when me looking give me a brand new sneaker. I bought this sneaker, couldn't fit, but it could fit you. Perfect size, because I know my size. I ain't buy the sneakers. Michelle Waters and the man, the lion wicked, I let him buy the sneakers and get about he will know his size when I buy shoes. He will know his size when I buy shoes. Look when man look upon you, obsessed, something not right, I live it. Michelle Waters, God bless him, where there. Michelle used to call me and tell me how much money in the sitting Patreon account or whatever, what she saying. Me have Patreon account, me no put no money on no Patreon account if no know, so no coming out, none out there collect money from people. Me have no gun for GoFund, me have nothing like that out there. If you want to send me something, send it to the cash app. Oliver Smelly, $ Tina Skincare. Oliver Smelly, $ Tina Skincare. So anyway, I saw that go with that. And I saw me end up now, go over there and the man say, that cream thing you're selling, I could help you, I could help with the shipping. Yeah, no problem. I said, really? Yeah. You could actually come here and make the creams here, and you make them here and blah, blah, blah. You'd have to up and down, and you do the shipping, you just come, no problem, Me go now, bring the cream them back and mix up a left cream over there now. From you, take a glad say, boy, I'm going to left this place at the bed bug. I buy it me and all this treatment and thing, you know what I mean? And he saying sorry, I go have a room to live in a kind, so the boy them somebody gone out, then me, you know what I'm saying? They now get no money. In go out, boy, me come there. In make his help me to ship out the things, then me make the cream. In go to the place and him buy sushi. He told me I eat sushi. You know what I mean? Call the guy, talk to the guy, what's up, the guy look, so the guy come and I wink to me one of the boy them. I wink to me one year, I know what the guy try to tell me. I wink to one year, I not pay the guy no more, because I'm not a friend of nobody. Because me start, me not live there yet. I mean, I clean up the whole place. When the guy come and see him and I say, boy, this place looking clean, thank you so much. I don't know why I thank me for, whatever. So the two boys them in the room now, the one of them have a baby. And the other one, the man work for your friends from upstairs to come, they come sleep there and stay. You have the boys from outside, so work for the whole house full of our next brown skill girl come there, when the next one in the room that they with, and him cheat on the girl so much. You have so much a woman come there, so much a cheating he did, and then she come there with an attitude towards me, like I'm a man a cheat on her. She in there fight with him, all kind of say like it's not gonna be better. It's the same thing going on. Then he come to me and say, see, one of these glass broken the door, you know, it's one of them girlfriend did it. That's what Jay said to me. Anyway, him did it in a him living in the living room part where the door can't close in the hammock. And in the 2 room I can't close. One minute in a one guy living at that and next one living at that. Right? Guys come out, man, and when they come out, me tell you, them put on the heater in the oven for the whole night for one party, cause you know me there right at the hallway. Me in the living room, I set up a curtain and make a room. You know, so I can't so put my head. Because he does give me a key. And if I ask him for a key, he give me a key and say, well, I could stay there until when the guy will get a room. Anyway, through that process now, he end up now managing me and he getting all the Facebook check and I lose my citizenship and everything. I can't have the bank account. So he collecting sometimes $1,500 or $1,000 from Facebook. That's monthly. Plus YouTube. Also. Plus whatever cash I make by delivery, everybody come to my window, picking up their cream and running to the subway, dropping off, making 100 a day. Plus online I come back, people calling in for his cash app. His cash app, because I didn't know I could have a cash app on myself. He didn't let me know that. So he had a cash app. He also go to Western Union for me. Everybody come to cash app, Western Union, Facebook, YouTube, and all the money, everything go in his hands. At one point he said, damn, you make $9,000 this week. Your people love you, Olivet. These people really love you and support you. You know, that's good. That time he's buying fake breasts for a man. He's doing plastic surgery for a man. This man riding on a bicycle. And when I see the man ride on the bicycle, this big black man, I say, what that's a woman? I happened to was buying some rice, some roast breadfruit and saltfish right over the L place. And I saw him riding a bike and this big woman, like one big coarse woman. I said, but that look like a woman. That look like a big coarse man. So I say, your girlfriend ride today? And he said, oh yeah, because he was trying to be with me. And I know that somebody might do it. I'm going to put him to the, oh yeah, you know. So I see him buying wigs, like human wigs and just boxes of stuff that's just coming in. I say, are you spending my money out? I'm not using my money to buy your girlfriend anything. That time I used plastic surgery with my money. Buying breast man, cutting off a woman hood to turn my woman. The two of them plan. That time I buy all $1,000 weed from the Jamaican guy. Some big sitting that case long so. And if that little piece was at $50, $100, that's a whole lot of money. The man buying some big case of weed. So the Jamaican guy getting rich. Him living lovely off me. Jay's buying clothes and shoes and hot boy, and he actually go and buy an next bike for $7,000. I said, why you take my money and buy a bike $7,000, $10,000? Oh, it's only $7,000. I said, that's my money. That's what you're right. You know, I shouldn't have done that because I try to get crutches from me to bring me down further. So what he do now? He spend up all that money. And the guys that he spend my money to, those guys are the enemy that's going to hurt me with him. So I go to the man and give them money in buying food and bring it to the front desk. For a licky man. We'll come find again. Somebody say, why? Him say, oh, I just give him a, you know, I give him a little boots. I just boots him a little. Somebody say, well, why would you giving people food? Why would you offer them money? You just take a little garbage you carry down, so you call somebody, take up this and just open a wallet and just give them $40, $50, act like you're this big rich man. Everybody getting paid. So now you come to me. You block me on Facebook. Let me say, I just block on Facebook. I don't know why. The man blocked me. And he must say, well, you know, you see the top of your awareness, one shoulder on, maybe it's just that. That's a lie I tell. When I take the picture and send it to you, that time I him see him when I do it. He's going to say, oh, you know, the guy complained that his baby was crying because you can't go live after 11 o'clock. You just can't go live. You can go live, but 11 o'clock you cannot go live in this house. And so on. He started to beat me down. And beat me down about my life. And then he go through my Facebook. And he got the short girl that was advertising Tuntun Tightener. I saw him through the crease of the door looking for something. He go to the old page, I'm watching him. And he go in and find something and he stand up and he strike it. And when YouTube strike me, he come and said, You know you just got strike. You can't go live again and then till 3 months. So I take everything off my YouTube page. I take them down. You know, good me so answer you. And then he block Facebook. So black Facebook is black and YouTube is black. He blocked them. Because he's angling everything. He said, people definitely sabotaging you, but it's not me. I don't know who it is, but yes, somebody definitely. That time I might do it. So I'm still in the room now, man, come in the room and he take him finger, touch me nose. Oh, you alright? And try to mess around with me. When I the man put his hand on my breast, the man put it on the belly button and split around and touch me up. Remember at this time, before I'm lock off these things, you know, that's after the guys left when he lock off. It started sometime before they left, but when they left, it got worse. Because while I was in the living room, he come to me one night and he slapped me in the butt like that and said, oh, we can't wait for these guys to leave, for us to be together. And I turned because I smelled something real stink. The stench of the stead is like death out of a coffin. It's not like when somebody never bathed. It's a scent like out of the world. Like some animal, something stink. It's so bad that it make you gag, you can't hold it. And so I stay. And at the same time, I turn around and I say, Jay, I cannot date you. I can't do it. That was the Holy Spirit showing me that he was dealing with man. You carry a smell which is a godly smell. I say, why would I force myself to be with somebody I do not want? I'm only you're working and you're forcing me. I should said no. You know, so, and like he said, you can live here as long as you want. Any day you walk out this house, that would be your choice, because you can live here as long as you want. I'm not evicting you. I never take you to court again. It makes no sense. Like I said, all of it, when you leave here, it's because you want to, okay? Make yourself comfortable. You hear this, people? You know I hear this? So, when he realized he wanted to get the loving, and he thought he was going to get it, he tell the guys, man, you got to go. I did so good. I sent him a picture. I just bought a bike. The guys like, they're gonna hurt both of us. And if they can't live there, we can't live there. So me send a message to him and see when the guy threatened when I'm attacking the whole house, more earth will take my life. All them things in the attack. He texts the guy and said, listen, you guys need to leave my place because I make so much money that I'm able to buy a bike for $7,000 on top of the one I have, and I'm gonna buy another one. You guys, it's filled, you know. So the guys can get them notice. I never get them notice. And he was using them against me to war me and to turn the heat on to me. But once he thought he was going to get, he tell them, say, oh, they got to go. But when he realized that after he thought they was going to get, God said, no, that's not going to happen because of the smell. So just before they leave, I end up telling him that it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So after the guys them left, he went outside and he found a white woman. He couldn't wait for the guys to completely left because remember, he realized I wasn't going to be with him, so he had to strangulate me. So before the next guy, I end up in the next room, cleaning out the room, painting up the room. I see a white lady there, and I wake up next morning, a white lady was there. And like I said, I just get inside the room, maybe like a day or two, and the woman get in there, and she said, first she didn't say anything, and you know, she started to look around, and she moving in, and she go into that room in the back, where the guy was a baby in her. Now, one morning I saw the guy rubbing down his shoulder, massaging him with two hands, working. And I'm sure I'm going to the bathroom, towards the bathroom, and the guy's right there massaging his shoulder. And when I saw that, I said, do you like men? Why this guy massaging you like that to stand here? Are you something with this guy? And he said, no, only when they cut the private part off, that's the time I slept with them. I don't sleep with them when they have the piece on it. When they cut it off, after they cut it off, then I slept with them. That's how I like it. I said, I didn't know that. Wow, that's something new to me. He said, well, you know, my mom always wanted to go to a gay, wanted to go to a gay parade. And the thing is, I never took my mother, and she passed away. So it makes me feel guilty, so I went. Right? And so that went. So at that time, I realized I started getting sick. This lady sent me some mango from Florida, and the whole of my eyes started to swell big, my throat started to swell big, my whole face. Then I started to forget some things. Then I started to become kind of unconscious in a way. I have money in my pocket and I couldn't buy a good wig, I couldn't buy a good shoes, I couldn't buy anything. I'm just saving. And I went to the village one day, I walk around for the whole day, I end up buying one pair of socks. I'm walking around, but my mind is not there. I'm not feeling like I don't know how to explain to you. I'm just walking on down like a mad person, out of my mind. I feel drugged up. People was like, this man is drugging up this woman, you know? And I was like, nobody ain't drugging me up. That noise is true. So what he did, he got some confusion thing, powder or something. And when he buy the sushi, he would mix it into the sauce, the soy sauce, and sprinkle on the sushi. Now remember, I don't eat soy sauce, and he knows that. One day, because I'm a good woman, I said, come, let me take you to the restaurant. Because he wanna got me sushi before when I was going to Jamaica and he had money. And I went to the sushi restaurant, so let's go. He said he's going to ride his bike. He didn't want to walk with me. And he go ahead and wait, get it before me. And I get in, I buy a whole boat of sushi. Remember, we're not together. And we sit there and have a lovely lunch. I said, let me have lunch. That time I never know, say I have the man already pan down and I have lunch them time before. When you look him, I eat lobsters and eating this. Him another person up and down, just eating and enjoying himself out of my money, buying anything they want. I mean, I joke the cream them back. And I my money, under my spell, confusion, breaking me down. Sick started to be swelling, this and that. Heart attack, feel like me heart attack, me a dead and I drop down and thing. All kind of thing. One time I fall on top of me head upside down. Never know man a spiritual attack. Girl, I am telling you, the man make the boy them come off of me. And all three, when he come, he slam down this and he slam down that. And when the boy them get mad, the boy them go in the refrigerator and rip the refrigerator. And the refrigerator now work no more. Rip out something and broke it, so them do it. When he come inside, he take out my stuff from the refrigerator and he put everything in the garbage. Everything new that I have in the refrigerator, because the guys break the refrigerator, he got so freaking mad that he put all my new stuff in the garbage as well. Now that I should have taken as a warning. I didn't do you nothing, I'm here working. Why you put my stuff? Because the guys did it and put my stuff, put all the stuff out. While I'm there still working, he said to me, I said, man, my condition, I'm feeling myself. He said, maybe something wrong with the mango. Never realized that him could have inject the mango them. So the lady is calm and I stop talk to her. I said, why would she send me mango to swell me up like that? What she did to the mango. And she said, people say she have a work out Florida, this and that, blah, blah. I'm not them and she said, the woman said, stop talking to the woman. The woman must take send her mango, come give me out of her good heart, and she was my friend. And because him poison the mango, them make my friend them follow. He see me and Sandra friend go up online, and if you love me and talk to me, he mimic you. He go ahead and make your picture, profile picture, and he come back and tell you all kind of nasty thing and curse you out. With the same profile, make you think of your friend them, return against you. So when all that I go on me the under the abuse, and I try to put money together and not realize my head gone, not realize I'm gonna end up homeless, not realize that I'm gonna end up dead. Because the same people I'm going to spend all the money boy up a weed, and the same boy I see where he send picture come give me. In a time gone when he couldn't get from the boy, I send picture come give me from my phone. Threatening me through picture. Send that, the same out the road, him see me a screw. Like he want me afraid for him. The same boy coming to buy smoke from him. You understand me? The big, the open money done. The biggest celebrity, big thousands where I get done. But they come see me about a screw. I was him saying, I don't know. All I care about is money. All I this and that, and blah, blah. I said, yeah. And telling other boys on Franklin Avenue to hurt me. Setting them on me. So when they make me tell the guy and tell the guy something, and the guy like want to do me something and follow me. He's setting them to hurt me on Franklin Avenue and get gangs to kill me. All the people in the building that he knows is against me. The side, all the neighbor them on the first floor, all the neighbor on second and third floor. Him know everybody in the building can ban it. Him set them against me. Because I have to stay the look good guy. I have to be the one that don't work. I have to be the one that they must need to go and get a minimum wage. I'm the one should be ashamed the way I live. Not him. I am the one that don't have nothing and should be ashamed the way I live. Not him that never work a job. Not him that saying, brother Mollis him, we are doctor. Not him. When the papa did that same job with the papa left in God the church right now, and he map out the church. And him take a toilet brush and wash out the church, toilet brush out it. I that him do for a living. Clean the toilet for the church and map the church. And I'm making all that money, and he hates me because I don't have to go and clean the toilet at the church. Me clean the toilet at the house. So I jump on the bike and then go down and ride around, do like a cinema and ride up and down. And make people think man, I use this big word and I went to Yale, okay, blah 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 blah, all this shit. But he never get you an office job. He never gets you to be a decent man with a decent wife and children and have to have a clean house. A clean house and a clean mind, because you was born worthless. You're born being a narcissist. You're born not being a human. So you could never see that you live like an animal and dirt all your life. When I sent you to get a job, you left early morning, and when you go into the job, I said, what are you doing? You take some styling gel and put it in your ear to make your ears lay back. I said, why are you brushing your ear to stiff your ear down? Because they expect to see a white guy when I go for the interview and my ear kind of curly. A man put the styling gel, make your ear lie down straight and brush it down, kind of like black, him mama black. When he come back from work, what he look like? Him look like a ghost. Because he used to work at McDonald's before. Because when I asked him, what are you doing all these narcissists or clown? He had a clown wig with all the colors in it. So he said work at McDonald's sometime with the kids. So he would put on his clown, paint his face, and go to work for McDonald's outside as a clown. What do you expect from a clown? Somebody who work as a clown. Real creepy, ain't it? Not knowing that there's a clown spirit in the next room. When I go to sleep, I saw the clown in my dream frighten me and wake me up on a zero. So I never go in that room to sleep no more. Because there's a clown there. I saw him in the dream spirit and he frightened me all the time. It's a clown. Not him, a real spirit clown that live in the house in the back room. And imagine he work as a clown. I said, well, you ain't gonna work as no clown. You need to go out and get a job. You want to get married to me, engage me, him go to a restaurant. When he come back, I said, why you look so white? Him say, a flower. You know, I was washing dishes, and you know, the flour and the flour all over me white. I'm going to take flour and dash upon himself. Kind of want to go back. So he go wash plate. And that the man go yell, go wash plate. I said, when nobody come up, you're full of flour white and nobody go back. But that's all I can, nobody go wash plate, nobody go back. You understand what I'm saying to you? And he never get a job. He never did. He lived in the same apartment with his rent control. And he bring back the girl again after I move out the time, and he take me to court. He bring the same girl back that was sick and and bring her back. The white guy was trying to talk to me, trying to date me, said make him made me go to a club. But he was trying to disappear, he was trying to hurt me and dump my body, because I think he was a serial killer. Kind of walk with a rope in his van, and people was just missing. I was looking up on this guy, something strange with him. And he come there one day and talk about, we can go clubbing and all, and I'm driving. I said, no, I don't go to club and I don't go like that. How would your friend would come when I come get in a vehicle to drive go club and me not go club? Because no one dump my body somewhere. Anyway, to say this and to say that, at that point, that given time, with the dishwashing and thing, he never go back out to work. I when him papa then he started papa work at the church. That's why now I go job. He go scam people. Scam and the government go in trouble, get in trouble with the IRS. He went bankrupt. He go married to a lesbian. Right now he married to a lesbian. Why you married to a lesbian? Because the lesbian he want him papers, so one can stay in the country. He married to him so they can give him money. So right now he married to a lesbian just because I get money for them staying in the country. And he go behind my back after all that. He knew that he was going to use a credit card and swipe people. So when the people call for the cream, he said, no, we can take credit card. No problem, I can take it. He put up square. When you look at the amount of people that buy cream from me, he take all the information and he thief them too. When we look at me thinking me print out pen paper, when I want the people in back, because I can't reach the people in black, all of them. So they can't buy cream from me no more, because the narcissist abuse, he have to bring me down on my face. So I don't know why people don't buy cream, I don't know why they're banning you, nobody can black the people. My the whole listening so long and black. People say, I bet me a cherish cream, can't get no cream. Can't get nothing to you how long, we don't know what happened to you. You understand me? So when he do now, we go to Square Company and he borrow thousands of dollars from Square. How he does that? Because when you're selling cream and you're making that much money, you can make 8,000-9,000 a week. Square is a credit card company. They know how much money you're making, what product you're selling. So then Square will give you a loan. So if you want to go open a store to better yourself, you can get a loan and continue your product and get a store to rent. Or you can borrow a loan and rent an apartment from them and continue, because your product is doing good. So what he did, he went to them and borrowed a loan from them. I don't know if he borrowed in my name or how he did it, but he borrowed a loan from Square, because it's my product he's selling, it's not his. So how did I know that? Okay, when I said I gotta get my citizenship, I gotta get certain things straightened out, one night I'm there and I heard a man talking to him. trying to sound like a woman. And when I went in the bathroom, the person was talking and talking, and the person's taking early in the morning. And I said, but it's like a woman, man, this one. And come about like, you can go ahead. Are you out the bathroom? The person got to be like this kind of aggressive way. Remember the white lady came in. She came in just before the other guy left. But the reason why I bring her in, because I tell him no. And he wanted the woman to bring me down. So once the woman moved in the room, it seemed like him and the woman have something going on, because both of them would disappear and her room would be locked. She would come out with 2 bottles of wine that they drink, whipped cream, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I was like, you bring this person here. He's like, I don't like white girls. I don't like white girls. Nothing like that going on between me and her, She's just sleeping outside in a vehicle and it's really cold and she's freezing. She ran away for her ex-husband. She's driving from city to city. And, I told her she can stay because it was cold. And I did text you and tell her somebody was coming in the house. So when the woman next was like, are you planning? When we come for people, the woman is like, oh, you turn your TV down. You're not going to like it, you know what I'm saying? Jay tell me everything about you. He's selling cream. He tells me everything. All right? So you have to know that. Watch it. So when the woman started styling me that way, I didn't realize I was on a narcissist abuse and strangulation, because the guy just left only days. And he knew that me and him alone was not going to be in the house if I wasn't giving him loving. So he had to bring somebody in to strangulate me. So when the woman comes in and she started strangulate me, and the marriage started carrying on, she didn't have to pay no rent, she, to move in and whatever. But I guess after she started to figure out she couldn't deal with the stinkness of his breath, because it stinks. He had a problem where his breath can't stay clean. See him take herbal, he take medicine, all kind of thing, into a big old iron thing with scraping, thinking tongue. But the reason why it stink, because him inside stink and rotten and a soul. So him like a soulless being, you must smell. So him and the woman found the woman started to wear masks before COVID came. She wear masks. She started wearing masks because of the place. She started wearing masks because of him. I heard the place breaking down and breaking. I know what's going on. When I look, I saw a notice on the lady's door. I said, what's going on? He said, I want her out of here. I said, it's only nothing my munching she live here. He said, I want her out of here. And I'm taking her to the court. So what he did, he take her to the court, but what he didn't know that he was dealing with a white lady like himself. And she know the system and she know how to deal with him. What happened? He was building war. So when the lady called the cops, she was like calling the cops on me. She's black. And she's like, me not a problem with the woman. The woman coming after me and warring with me because of him, and then she have to leave. I guess she thought that I was a problem why she have to leave. So then she texts him and said, if you throw Olivet out, I will stay and pay the rent. She already told him that I want my money back that I gave you on the credit card, because you said that I didn't have to give her no money. You said I didn't have to pay no rent, and I'm here. I want my money. So she take him to the court, and the judge order him to pay back her money and give her money to move to another apartment which he had to pay for. So she win the case, and the day she leaving, he had to give her money. How pity. He inside a room in his living room telling me, I had to give her I'm scared of her. I'm so scared of this woman. Can I come in your room and sleep? I said, no, you can't come in my room and sleep. You're the person to bring this woman in here. And you know her well, so why would you be scared of her? I close my door when I sleep. You can't come in my bed, come sleep with me, because you bring a woman in that you're sleeping with, strangulating with, that didn't work, or with you. You start to scorn me. You look down on the first, saw a little sticker. You come in with a little sticker that fall up a price of something, and I'm the one keeping the place. What is that? What is that? Act like you're clean with your thinking self. Because I like a number of a little thing come off of the thing on the ground. You ask what the price, something like an orange price sticker. Just gonna stick to what is that? And start acting. God bless you, Auntie. I love you. Yes, Auntie. I'm on YouTube live. Come and say hi to the world. Take off your mask, because say hi to the world. Take off your mask. I will. Auntie, take off your mask. I'm on YouTube live. I want to say hi. If you're not here no more, one day I can look at you. Take off the mask. I'm negative. I take tests.
No, I know.
Come say hello to the people, Auntie. Auntie, no, stay there. Say hello to Africa, to anybody, anywhere. Say hello.
Hello.
This is my auntie. I know her for years.
Yeah.
She have good energy. She's beautiful.
She's my beautiful daughter.
Yes.
She's getting prettier and prettier.
Yes, God bless you. I love you too, Auntie. God bless you. Yeah, me I get prettier and prettier. I can't look like that no more. Yes. So therefore and then, when me to reach again, Lord? When me to reach again? Lord, I'm gonna reach again. Anyway, like I said to you, it never work. So what am the host to know? All the guys been getting money. So when him through money, the bees, through money, the bees are follow me money. I just money. I want me not to get to my clothes. They follow me all day. Bees, money. Means money. I hope I get to my clothes, oh God. Yeah, so what happened with him now? Him carry the girl back in there again when he move out and strangulate her so she get sick and mad and she have to get surgery because he might eat from her and everything and go down in her bone. She was from 80. And I think she did a number on him. If she was smart, she would have done a number on him. Because I can't mess with 80 people so much time. Anyway, the story is that when I moved there and didn't know and gave everybody money and things, I never know that my time was coming. I didn't know those people is going to be working on me. When him ready, he's going to have a whole army against it. He was building the army because he knew that he wasn't going to get no front. So the woman gone. And the woman not get in place. You want to see him. When the woman complain about the heater broke in her room, and when her clothes off, she burned, the same thing happened to me. And I beg the man never let me come fix the heat. And the day when they come and fix the woman eat by law, because she called 311 on the place stand, she had to call 311. That's why she get back all her money and everything. They had to cut the grill that if they fire anything, she can escape her door, can't open car. If fire broke out in there, you can't escape. It's only the doors alone. Everywhere got grill on it. Right? Because when him did ban, a baby born before him and drop out through the window, must be upstairs and they live and died. So because of that, they move and then grill upstairs and baby he can't fall over the first floor. That's why him couldn't fall out and dead, I guess. But I think him should have fall out and dead too, you know. He didn't serve a purpose for earth. So I saw that go with that. So when he take the sauce, he put something in it. Me notice, because me eat me feel funny. So I said, why you put the toilet and I don't eat that stuff, the soya sauce, the black sauce? He said, that's the way it comes. Now people, you know, so you buy sushi and I buy no soya sauce pan it. You put your own, it's separate, and you put what you want on it. You got the pepper thing, the little green, the pasavi, or pasavia, what you want to call it. The pepper green thing, you know what I talk about. I like that, but I like the soya sauce. And it would bring a certain amount. And sometimes when he give me the food, people, he would come in the living room when they buy the curtain and he just shove it. Pan the liquor dress or something like a shove dog. He don't speak to me. When he come in food and just shove it like that and he just walk off and gone. He would kick over the garbage pan, slam the fridge door, slam the toilet, slam the bathroom door, slam the front door, slam the front door, just slam it like a madman going cheering down. So, he want to come in my room, come sleep now, and I said the woman crazy and she's a criminal. He take out a whole bunch of paper and went print up on the computer. See, she's a criminal. This is her background. So why you never check that before she come there? Breaking entry, this and that, and police are calling. She's a criminal. So the woman a big criminal. See, you never check that before the woman come in your place? The woman serve him right. Police come there every minute. And then the place get, hey, I'm not going to be able to keep this apartment no more. Because the apartment get hot now. The people are complaining about the cigarettes, smoking, chewing, and all the way the amount of people brought down the place and sitting. You know, the people are complaining. So, the people are complaining now, and the woman called the place get hot. So when he do him shit, the man bring me down. He tried to poison me and do all the thing he was doing to him. He was working for me a long time so he can rub up all the money. So he can cut off the man, would put breast, and then he move the man in. So when the white man come out and gone now, just this, I see a white man come in. When the white man come in, the man come the year before. And when the man come, I was coming from my room. And my room door never locked. I'm going to the kitchen. He walk up to the kitchen and lock me in the kitchen. That kitchen door never closed before. Stay open. When the white man in the living room, he push up the kitchen door like, you know, I'm attack. For draw me fuel. For me wonder why would he close the kitchen door and show the man the closet. Then he go into the room and then he come back and tell me later, you know, this is a guy that want to rent. He just want to rent one of these storage, one of these places for me to put a little stuff to store some stuff. Because he just sell his house and he move into Italy and he just need a small space to put his stuff. But the space that I have is not big enough. That's what he says. When me look one next day, me I pass through the room next room, me walk and go up, me see a whole heap of things moving there. One big boot and a whole heap of man things and some pattern sitting moving there. Me never ask him anything. When me look, me see the man there. Then when me in the room now, me see a knock on me door, cook on my door. Him and the man come to me door. If he come take me narcissist supply. 2 demons. So I said, what do you need? He said, I want to talk to you. I said, about what? He said, about the guy. I said, I don't need you to talk to me about the guy living here, because if you want to talk to me, you should have asked me before. So he said, this guy is staying here with me. He like, this guy is staying with me for a little while, because he sell his house like I tell you before, and he be gone a little while. Okay? So I say, you don't need to tell me, because this is your place. Whatever you do is your place. You don't need to tell me. And I close back my door. Him in the door, him in the room with the man. I mean, I pass the bathroom and I tell the man that, I just want to be able to do what I want to do, blah, blah, blah. Let me stop him. Let me not anyway. Remember, crutches in can't get from me, crutches in can't get from me. Right? So, me the child with him, I go walk on like smarty mad. I have money and couldn't look good, couldn't buy nothing good. All the money goes to him. I take my spend, I buy, took him some old clothes. That's it. Not much. When him done now, when him done now, darling, one day one woman come for one cream out the door. She live down the block. And me climb up to get the jar of cream and goodie. All know me no know what. Next thing me know, me was upside down. Me never fall upside down on my head yet. Me can't slip off of my foot and me end up turn upside down on my head. Me never see that yet. Go to me flip my foot and find myself upside down my head. Boom on the ground. Me supposed to fall side and side instead. Me turn upside down and fall. My whole my jawbone swell big, so me nearly dead. It was a hard fall, a demon experience. Bring me upside down on my head. Now he's on the computer in the room sitting there. Like a living room, it's open. And he hear all this thing fall down. Boom! Speaker fall on me on top of my head. I couldn't even walk. Because it was a hard fall. I feel a kind of pain like I was gonna die. So I crawl for me knee when I get to the door and I say, oh God, I just fall, Jay, See man, yeah? So I drop at myself and say, I'm sorry. That's all I said to him. The man look for me like he not finished the job. The man look for me like he want to finish the job, people. I no joke. The man look like he want to finish the job. Me couldn't believe, brother. And at that time I realized something wrong a little bit. So I stop me on the sushi them. Buy me one sushi. Sometimes I live in Africa when you have the same thing put on it. I stop buying and just eat them when I got it. You know what I say? And thing, when I realize my spirituality is something not right, he started to bring me water from the church. He bring me a whole case of water. When I drink the water, I feel funny in my chest, I feel all kind of weird. So I start empty out the water. He full up the fridge with them and stop drinking them. I stop drinking them good, I'm getting too sick. One day out time, I buy one pack like thing of inshore for me and bring the inshore goodie. I take out one of inshore and drink, I couldn't walk. My whole body me start to sweat. When the man left me call me, I pay for me call the ambulance, me I call the man, like a lunatic. I feel like I get hard at my heart. But my heart shut off, you know? When I get home from work, I bring you some more water. When you hear? And the water, I do me say, He might make sure tell me say my pies me. He say when I get off from work, I'll just bring you some more water. He never say me I come. He never say call the ambulance. He say when I get off work, I'll just bring you some more water. Right? I was sick and I come on the camera. I still have the video on YouTube, on Facebook, can pull up it. When I'm sick, I can see it when I'm dead. I decide to come live. Say me dead, mother dead, pan live, I couldn't see. You see? And girl. That's why I just stop drink insurance since that day. I never put an insurance in my mouth again. Since that time till now, I never drink another one goodie. I'm nearly dead. And goodie, you think that was it? I did I eat and I drink and I can't the man behind me set for me. And him know it was gonna come down to this. The white man running to the kitchen. Remember when the boy them broke up the fridge and my money bring the large fridge in there and my money put up that big fridge in there. The man go in at the fridge, me can't put on nothing in there, and start put garbage in at the fridge. Look on YouTube, you see the big bunch of garbage, banana peel, and he put them together to make me mad. Him working some spell, because I have a bell, and him one of them man who do the voodoo and sitting. So, me see a whole part with the Chinese something when he put on all kind of thing in the bag with target, one spear I go through it, and all kind of something. When we go in the closet, me find this big bag of voodoo, me find all kind of spiritual thing with the water and so all kind of vial. So I start joke everything to the base. I stop talking because I ask Jay, him say I don't know where them stuff come from. Right? Him don't know. But then keep coming, I keep bringing them downstairs, bring them down. That time I never know say him in a lodge. I don't know say it's a big lodge, man. I never know say him triangle have snake in a room. I never know say I do all these things. So my dear child, me did it. And trust me, my health just started to diminish. Till me start to smell like the Pakistan name on a beard. My arm rank, me just got beard and my arm want to start to change with everything. People come on me if you come great friends that I smell green, man. I say, goody, I don't know why me just sun beard and all. Then I realize that the narcissist is changing me. I feel people not there around me for me smell, so nobody not there around me. Cause if you don't know, you can't there around nobody. No matter how you beard. Because remember, this thing is ramp up in your body. Your heart is beating different. Your kidney is working different. Your saliva is different. Your teeth must start rotting. Your gum must turn black. And your eyes, your hurt, your eyes are swell. Your throat has swell. Every part of your pony jaw swell. Your womb swell down and you swell out. Like a big hole, like something come out. Your inside start to fall out. Because everything in your body changed. You're not that person. You're dead now. You're a walking dead and you're dying. So because you're dying, everything started dismantle, pulling away from you for you to die. Just pulling away. Like all the strings that make you up start to cut. Every one of your DNA strings start to cut because now you become fool. Your brain has been turned to mush. Like when you put something on blend and start to blend it, that's how your brain start to become. So at some point you're gonna hard for you to walk. You're gonna feel a lot of pain in your legs. It's gonna hard for you to exercise and bend over because a lot of pain in the body for you to exercise. So you have to take the pain and try go through with it so you can try to build a little strength. It's gonna be very hard. Even the more when you get up just to move around, you're gonna find yourself peeing all night. So if a person does pee a couple times a night, you're gonna think there's something wrong with you. Right? Because you're going to pee in 10, 15, 20 times for the night. You're going to be peeing so much that you can't even... You're going to be peeing so much that you can't even get enough sleep. You're going to pee so much that you can't even get enough sleep. You understand? You're going to be peeing so much that you can't even get enough sleep. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? So my laundry. I got to get my laundry done. You're going to pee so much that you can't get enough sleep. Meaning that your bladder is going to be giving you a problem. Right? Stuff that they put in the water, medication that they put in your water is for diabetes. The medication they put you on is other people's medication. So when you drink this, you're going to get sick because you're on somebody's medication that he put in the water. Remember, his brother is a doctor. Right? He get all his medication and he's pumping you because the brother don't like you. And he's the one that the brother don't like you because he tell her what his brother has done to him. And they don't want a secret out. So of course he's going to try to end your life. So they start medicating. You can see the picture when brother show him. Brother everything on his face. And then brother like, with the chemical in the back. Me have them. And he's like, deadlock. Two of them deadlock sign because no, they can't talk about it. But they could post it on social media. I have all the profile, hundreds of profile that are running behind me and stop me. I have them here, I can show you. Alright? So basically what happened, I'm going to come here and start making nice, empty mind. I have to come all the way here, I'm sitting up to come chat, and I ain't got no time for that. In some sense, I move myself, my baggage right there. Move away from negative energy. You're going to come sit here on the phone, start making a lot of talk, and see you sitting there peaceful, do what you got to do. You got to walk away from them. Because you know it's the energy you're dealing with, it's negative energy. You couldn't find it, your bags is here, sitting here, you couldn't find nowhere else but to come to disturb your peace. You got to get up. You got to get up, honey. So, I saw that go on with that. So, I take time, I go down the hill, me start to wake up, swell, my face swell, me I vomit. So, I started vomit every day, every night. I can't keep nothing down in my stomach no more. Now, I realize the stuff going in my food. So, I realized that I'm cooking. When the time you see you come in the kitchen, you have something in your hand. You put in the food, you know? You see it in your hand, I bung up and him come like, what you cooking? And we come in the kitchen. And I realize when I give him food, he couldn't eat that fast. So what he did is dump the food, kind of say something in the food and me alone eat. Girl, me vomit. Goody, me vomit everything me eat every day. And my stomach feel like, and my stomach become bloody. Because when you chew up so much and the inside burned up in your stomach, have to put water. I just have to drink water and flush my stomach. The way inside come like acid. I have to drink enough water and put my finger and bring up everything and rinse out my stomach constantly, rinse out. That's why I'm not dead. Because I keep pumping my stomach and flushing it. That's why I'm not end up dead. You understand me? That's why I'm not end up dead. And nothing couldn't keep down every day. God bless. And since I stop cooking and eating, then I keep my food down by buying food outside. And when I realized, even when I was cooking the food inside, it's the same thing in the room. Even when he bring the person to live with him, both of them was poisoning me. So when I left the room, even though I have water for lockdown, they go inside the barrel and they poison the foods in the barrel. If you look at even the noodles, like you put a needle and put some substances all over the noodle. When you look at the chickpeas, the same thing. So all the barrel of food, that means then go in there and then pies and then put stuff in the food. And so when we cook, I must cook, I must eat. But worse than that was the table that I have right by the door that I'm cooking like. I was wondering why all this lint is coming. Why they also have food with lint? Not realizing that it's the same poison that they put on dead people. The same poison sitting on the same powder in the room. So when we did I cook, and I take on the curtain and I watch this, so why this thing coming? The thing is already in there, blowing up in the food, blowing up in my nose. One of my nose to get red and eat out like a thumbnail later on with my nose so you could see what I'm talking about. So when all of this going on, I realized I didn't know that they had the poison actually where the eater is, it could open up. So what it was empty everything in and close it back down. So that way, through the ear hole around the eater, the little hole holes, it will just always evaporate and there's a lot always coming up, a lot, because it's there. That's why I'm going to tape it down and tape it down and put cloth and stuff and tape it down. If you look at time, I never realize. So that's why I was looking like that. That's why my skin become old. If you go back and look how old and wrinkly my neck become. I saw this guy downtown one day and him say, I like him, I saw you're old. You're all up, man. But you don't realize that it wasn't all. It's a thing. That's why I turn my skin black. That's why the powder between my legs become like when you roast breadfruit, my vagina, ear, more of my legs. Look like when you roast breadfruit. Look terrible. You see? Because what he's doing is damaging between my legs. He's spraying on the clothes, the pants, my underwear. When I wash my clothes, you go back and find each foot out. You will just go through it. He'll put stuff in it, itch it, bite me. Me have no peace on the bed, I itch and I bite. You see? And all this stuff. And remember, the thing that was itching and biting me, God delivered me from that years ago. When God come in my life, I didn't have that sickness no more by walking and itching and biting. That had left me. I didn't have it no more. So, that is the situation, you know? So the white man come, the white man still run to the bathroom and he started, hello. Started stop me, then come out and he started to talk about him. So, you know, all some guy think about his big body part. You know, this guy is so nasty. All he think about how big him hood is. That's what the white man tell me. That's all him think about. You know what I mean? How big him hood is. You know what I mean? Look at this place. You know, so I said to him, why don't you tell him? He's your friend. Don't tell me, because that's your friend. But what he was trying to do is strangulate me. Both of them as woman gone, he have somebody else on. Just to keep the attention so they can lose my money and to keep the mind. So he keep selling the cream, them Steve Calican, same way. While I put me through that, he want to go and like say, the woman no good and the woman a problem. And he send a letter to me, send the text to the woman, say, she make all of it go. So the woman probably never send no text. I go to him, see him and make the text and send to me. You understand me? To try to strangulate me. To say, well, he's going to let her go and I'm going to stay. Basically. Right? Which I don't give a damn coming out of nobody and it's still freaking no. It's still no. It's still no. So basically with that going on, to say this and to say that, basically what's going on there, the woman him had it out in court and she win. Then the man him come and him start the strangulation and him go on and go on. After him do the strangulation and the man for a while, then the man move out. After the man move out, he would call me to the room and he would say to me, I don't like what you're watching in your TV. And I said, what do you mean? He said, you're watching about the reptilian being. Because, you know, Vasca, I like to watch Vasca. Vasca is one of somebody that subscribed to YouTube. And Vasca is a white lady who's really spiritual. And watch, you know, she'll get interview with the aliens and the reptilian and different beings. Because we're not alone in this planet, this world. And some of them look just like us. And the planet is almost the same like us. It's just that they live thousand years more than us. And they've been here all the time in our dreams and been around us. So Vasca, if you want to see them really and understand more about life and understand a lot more deep stuff, that's why I subscribe to Vasca. So I was watching Vasca, and he was like, I don't like what you watch. And I was like, whatever I watch, I have nothing to do with you. I'm in my room. Why would you get mad at me what I watch? You know? And he would go through like you believe in God and it's foolishness, there's no God exists, and he would go through the whole nine, which I understand you're struggling. And I would talk back to him, and he's just trying to insult me, and he's trying to tell me, you know, you have a problem with your family, and everybody you go around, you have a problem with them, and he's trying to strangle it, and he's telling me all these things. I think you's a problem, because everywhere you go, you have a problem. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he just continued strangulating me. One man, he gets so damn mad, you know. And when he keep doing that and I wouldn't be with him, then he come back and said to me, my girlfriend is going to move in and live with me. You understand me? So, yeah, so I said I'm going to try to get some help and say you need to go back to school, you get a minimum wage because there's nothing going on good in your life and you need to get something going in your life, so you need to get a minimum wage job. When I'm coming to the bathroom, wrap around me with a towel, he walk up to me and hand me a piece of paper. He said, this is the place you need to go. And when you get there, tell them that you're a prostitute. I said, what? He said, this is where you got to go for the government to help you. And they will try and give you a job and tell them that you're a prostitute when you get there. I said, but I say, I'm not. He said, when I met you in the club, you was. You was. So you are. And I was like, what? So girl, he strangled me and went downtown. They actually, I think, give me like either 70 or 100 at that time on the food stamp card because I want to get an ID, so they give me that with that. I went to the school in East New York. Girl, all the words my fire for the sign up and gone out of the school. When I at the school and broke and have no money to eat, well, look a food stamp in my pocket. People are calling and say, Albert, where are you? I need a $200 cream. I need a $300 cream. I need this, I need that. And I'm sitting in the school, can't get to the people. On a narcissist abuse, trying to study something that I will never learn. The Holy Spirit said, get up and cancel this. I couldn't make it come and start to go mad. You have up and down, go to school up a minute, and this and that. Now I come to me and I go learn. I passed that already. And I can't go computer and all that shit with all this abuse of me I got through. I quit it. When I came home, I'm standing at the door. I talk to the white man who send me to school all about. And how me go and go to prison. He must set me up. That mean I tell the man, me not making no wiser. And next day I come from the school. When me hear him I tell the man, say, boy, things change. Because I'm in some deep shit now. Yeah, because you know why? I have to be praying that I need to pay the credit card and money back. So the guy said, what you mean? He said to the white man, you know that money you have to give me to me, the money that you promised to give to me? I want you to use your credit card and give it to me tomorrow. So the guy, what you mean? He said, no, Square. Like, yeah, you could pay me on Square, no problem, you know, because things not so bright right now because when I was helping her, I was able to borrow money from the company. So the guy said, oh, you're making money? He said, yeah, I'm making money, yeah, you have to make money, yeah, with the company and then they will lend you a loan. So that's what I did, but now that I'm not helping no more, remember, I never stopped him from helping me. And the man, woman, when have come, they beat him down and said, don't help that bitch no more. Let she die for hunger. Now she make a next dollar. You hear me not help her no more. Stop. I don't want she text him and she call about the customer top right now and take a stick and lick him with it. I say, you hear me? I saw him cut it out and God make that happen. God make him couldn't cut it, but the same person come against me. Stop him from making money to pray the credit card because I'm still paying. All to abuse me still up here. I was still paying. And woman beat him with stick and stop him from help me. And he couldn't get the money to pay. So what he did after he dismantled the person and put them out, he came back to me. He made the white guy come back again. Remember the white guy, they move out, you know. He made the guy come live back again and gone again, you know. 2 times the guy lived there, you know. And he made the guy move back in a 3rd time. After he threw the woman man out, he made the guy come in for being security. The guy not done yet. He can't get where he want me front and he want me. So when you know the guy come back and strangulate again. And this time it was worse because now he had a bell. Maya, shingalingaling, Maya. The whole time this weaponized. And when the guy talks and laugh and loud and he carry on. One day he calls me and tell me if I could come and open the door because his keys got stuck. For him, that day I opened the door and the Spirit said, do not do it again. You make a big mistake. One next day he called me and tell me again, can you open the door? I said no. I said I would not come on your side to open the door. Ask your girlfriend to open it because the person already there. So why would you call me to go and open the door on phone side? Because you're trying to set me up to go around to open the door on that side. So I said, no, call the person you're with, let them let you in. I'm sorry. You know? So I saw the man start strangling. The man come back again and start going to the bathroom. Do the same thing all over again. In Ghana, Trader Joe's and buy all kind of sit and pack up in my big fridge what belongs to me. It belongs to my money by the fridge. You understand me? Big fridge. Make it all to themselves what they want to do. I that the man do. All to themselves what they want to do. Right? And he continues strangling at me, keep on harassing me. And one day, the man eye them pitch black. No white, no left in the man eye. Pure black, and I put curse for me. You understand me? And all I see the white man. And he did it, and I'm doing thing. I'm going to come out and say, the blood of Jesus Christ against you. When I ring the bell and sit down, I stamp on my foot and start to. When I come home, I complain to the man about, yeah, you know, she said the blood of Jesus. And I was doing my thing, and she like, blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus. If she wasn't like that, she could have stayed here. You know, I gone out to the closet, the man come out there, he said, man, more from yourself. And my grandma feel batty, you know, I two of them disappear, and the whole place think about it. So the next white man in there, granny man, and I batty all in there. You understand me? The man there. Hear the man to him now, no? You know, it was nice what they did for me the other day, you know. That was really nice. Thank you, you know. Talking about the batty sex argument, you know. You know, oh, that's nothing, man. You know, business, you know, we're partner, you know. No problem, man, you know. Yeah, batty argument. My granny man in there. You want to smell batty everywhere in there. You want to smell batty and smell the man. And him himself start to rotten down too because you can't smell it. Even though nasty, you can't smell it. Rink. I say, all right. Pack up the fridge. Mr. Man, I'm sorry, come and go and then pack up the whole fridge full of beef, pork. You want to see the fridge like a slaughterhouse. And trust me, I can't use it. I cannot use that fridge. I was allowed to use water in the kitchen. Turn off light or water from the beard. The man of this person turn off water from the beard. Takes it pan me, bust down the door. Me never use my phone, take out everything. You see? And him sit down there and pack up the fridge. Pack up the fridge with all that shit when it belongs to him. And girl, I want to do that sharp machete and chop that brass wire and take it out. Chop off my bone fridge wire and take out it. Me then nothing. You want to see the raw so run outside barefoot when you realize that the fridge now work. For the master when he carried it. He come up on the dirty floor, we don't suppose we never do yet. He check it and in our working head swell big. He have to take out the man sitting in a garbage bag and put them out that door pan the window. My man come out and complain, why you put my stuff outside in the window? The man say, the fridge now work. But you put my stuff outside. Yeah, you're not going to sit and strangulate me no. What do you think that God make me? And when he done to Ras, he might have to buy a fridge back for him own, one small and for him own self. But I won't pack it. So how you feel? You couldn't buy a big one out of all bit money no more. How that feel? You have nothing to pack up in and make you use. How does that feel? How does that feel? Right. You understand? Oh, may I talk my story now? I want to see what some people are saying. Because I block some people come with negative energy. Because I'm showing you have dirty people. And I see I'm dirty, stinking, batty, all of them will come over and have a lot to say. And I'm not going to tolerate it here. I'm not going to tolerate no abuse or no disrespect here. They're gone. You're blocked one time. Let me check. It's your GED. I'm not getting no GED, honey. I'm not getting no GED. Sorry. I'm not getting no GD. People in this country all their life have the opportunity. I'm doing better than them. I'm doing better than the person who want to sit here and talk about opportunity and get GD opportunity. Listen, I'm a woman of God. Me not go with what I go with. Me not go with. Me not go with minimum wage. Me fail myself. And that's why God bless me. Me can't help myself. Me not work for $15 an hour. So don't come on here and run no more about GD. Me don't want no GD. Me alright. GD can't help me at this time. My father said GD can't help me, money can't help me, and work can't help me. GD can't help me go work, but you just sung a class much time for GD and go work $15 an hour. That can't help me, darling. You can't take that and go with that. Me not work with that. I work with God. Me make more than that. Of course, me I block them. Come out here and go somewhere else with that. Go somewhere else with that, man. Go somewhere else with that. Now come tell me how to live. God I work with me and me I work with God. Now come here with it. I am see man, see man sit down and talk all now. But Jesus and him not do it. Him are the first person who run come here and talk about job and he's not doing it. People, that's what he does all on social media. And all the little flying monkey that then do. Him not doing it. He's not doing it, but him are the first one to come here and say, get it GD, get it, you know, and talk you down. But him not do it. That's what narcissists do. Not do it. Right. Right. So me not deal with people who are me not deal with negative energy. Me just block them and get them out. Right? Me have a right to talk my story, me have a right to myself. I can say what I want, what I want. You don't have to be here. You don't have to be here because I know you're gonna come to strangulate me, I'm not gonna have it. I'm too beautiful and blessed, I'm not going to have it. I'm not going to have it. Trust me. This is not where you can do as you like here, not here. Right? Not as you like. So anyway, the whole story is that. The whole story is that, darling. I'm going to ship off the next thing. Nothing good is any money. So the whole story is that, right? So when he do all that, now him couldn't get the front. Him harass me, couldn't get the front. Him bring the man to harass me, to break me down to try get. When the person come left and him beat them and throw them out, he come back while the man did it, you know, because the man come over and cuss me, you know. You're not supposed to be here, you can't be here. I'ma tell the man like, nobody say nothing, you know, blah, blah, blah. Then he come back out now and said, I'm not kicking you out and you don't have to move, okay? And this and that. But me don't want that. Me not go tell him, say, okay, blah, blah, blah. Enough has already done. So because enough already done, I don't need to front up with him and accept to stay there and to go back and give me business to run. Because remember, I have nothing coming at this time. When he come back and tell me, say, nah, can me expect that I'm going to say, okay. I'm going to front up with him now after all the beat I'm done. I'm going to make him get where he want and go back and start running credit card. But I didn't do that. I said, no. Me I get out any case or whatever, me I see the same. I stay him lock my door same way. I lock up in the same my door and everything same way as usual. No change. So he never liked that because me now come out and talk up with him and do as he want. You understand me? So because of that, he never liked that. And he started to go down the hill. He started to go down the hill when the white man left now. You know, he was putting in place to deal with me after the man left. But he realized me not going to do that. Just especially after me done beat on everything and it happened to me, I wasn't going to do that. So when do? The place to roach man started to bring us so much cockroach because I know I'm afraid of them. It's like they have a jar of cockroach every time I go up on the counter and a little 2 or 3 crawling. So I'm saying I have 5 pan roll a call. I know I'm afraid of cockroach and him know. It's like they was breeding and setting them there. Good eh? When he go down to it and go down to it, the man start to drink alcohol like water. Day and night, alcohol. When he look in belly big like he have 3 pit in night. Day and night alcohol, a calmer catch him ass I do him so. Calmer. I pay alcohol my feet for 24 hours. Lock up in the room when the ceiling a fall down and all them same thing there. You understand me? The place bust up. You can't never call 311. When 311 come and you know 311 come, that's when they get mad at me. Because the pies and the sitting when put on the man start to cough so much. When the man come and try for work, the man like me case come and take out the leather and go. Me know someone tell the man say I'm my try kill. So what happened? He bust up and just come out and move out, hide, turn off the light and spray Santa Maria calm up on the door. No one knows I could have string light and get back light and I'm still alive. And look at me looking beautiful and well. And they can't stop me, I got me record. But my story must be told. My story is something people want to know, that you can have narcissists in your life, all your life. And when you get old, you can't marry them. You will never know until when you're breathing. Many people get sick. Many people have a lot of problem with their husband. Are going through a lot of strangulation with their husband and friends. Where your husband are there with your friend. Your husband are put argument to your friend. And you might take him back or you might have him with you. That doesn't mean he's going to be faithful to you. Because if you're a narcissist, you're going to do what you got to do. And that's going to cause you to lose a lot of money, lose your house. And the narcissist will never stop until you lose. If you have a house that don't belong to the narcissist, he's going to make sure you lose it. He's going to make sure all the money gone from the bank. When he's done with you, he's going to make sure your family not even talking. I guess you have a lot to do with my mother and mother arguing me the time like that. He has a lot to do with it. Because I know me that go by my mother and I have the number. I know I spend that money, so I'm straight on top bad about me, the mother and strangulate me. So I wouldn't have nobody by my side. But God is by my side. And the ones that love me is by my side. And they will never leave my side. And I will always tell my story because people need to learn about the energy that they embrace themselves with. Not all of them is good. God bless you. I'm going to come back on and talk to you. I'm going to get this thing shipped out.